dystopian.
Ooh, not wrong. Speaking of which, Orion, how long has Snapchat had an AI companion type shit?
Oh
For a
god,
while.
Snapchat.
I just updated it today because I haven't been able to update it since I've been like 4 versions behind on Android because they stopped updating it after like 2 years. Uh,
I didn't know people still used Snapchat.
yeah, that's actually how me and Orion mostly talk.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow, alright.
and I learned of this AI companion and I was bullying it, as you should.
Yep. God, I hate AI right now. It's so stupid and it's permeating
Hold on,
everything. Ah,
I'm getting the goblin cam.
Hey yo, we got the goblin
cat!
can.
The
Oh,
goblin
Yeah!
cam.
hey yo, shit.
Let's go!
We gotta get the Earl cam. Oh god, my camera is too far away. Oh
Oh my
god.
god, I don't have a cat with which to cam.
Why the hell are the... Oh
Gob is
god.
adorable.
Why are the rings around my mic? Okay, that's weird. Anyway, are you ready to go?
Kind of a cool effect, though.
It's neat.
I'm ready, but I think.
Are you ready, Goblin?
Goblin's ready.
Oh, Goblin's
Meow.
always ready.
I really want to get like a plushy D20 and just like also set it there. And if she like hits it, she rolls for something.
Speaking of
What you
rolls, you gotta
roll?
do your D20 rolls. Speaking of which, the foundry's open. 13. Respectable.
Wait a
Respectable
second.
13. Yes.
Wonderful. Today is going to be an exciting day of CenD&D. And I bet you're going to ask why.
I don't think that red is coming. I'm just I'm just asking them whether they will be or not. But
That's
they're
fine.
apparently in a really bad state right now.
Wait a second, how long have you had the Guy Fieri fucking Funko?
Oh my god, there's a Funko Pop for everything.
Yes. Yeah, I hope you understand. I live fairly
For a
close
while. Had it.
I live close by to the Funko store in Hollywood. There's a whole store.
Oh
It's like
god.
it's like a museum with like giant Funko Pop figures, and Funko owns Five Nights at Freddy's, which doesn't
What?
make it any. Yeah, they own it. They have owned it for
Oh
a
my
while.
god, I didn't know that at all.
Do you think so?
It
Do you
makes
really
sense
think?
though.
Yeah, Funko already is ugly and stupid, and I hate it. But now they control FNAF. Makes it even worse. Makes it even worse. Boy, I do love very rich people who very hate me and my people.
Some fuck shit right there.
In other news, my god, it has been a bad day to be a fan of people on the internet. A couple months ago, it was Super Mega. This week, it's Linus Tech Tips. Whew.
That was like a few days ago.
Yeah, but it's been a developing thing. I
Fucking
also,
the super mega thing makes me so sad.
yeah, I saw that. I was like, ah, no. Ah, no. Orion.
Can't have shit.
Can't have shit in these streets. Ah. No. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome.
Yeah.
We've got the Goblin Cam in case you're a fan of cats. I would have an Earl cam set up on my my thing doesn't reach. But he's looking very cute. I assure you.
Gob is so cute too.
Goblin is very adorable. Actually, I don't think I've met Goblin, have I?
No, you have not.
Nah. Don didn't bring him over when I was in Fargo.
Is
When are
the
you
stream
coming back to Fargo?
active yet?
Yeah. Yeah, it's starting it up.
Can they hear us?
That's a
Yeah,
good
can they
question.
hear us?
I can't answer that. So somebody else is gonna have to figure that out. Oh my god. Shit, just stop it.
Okay, other people need to talk. I'm gonna deafen on Discord so that we can test the audio.
Talking. Test audio.
You're testing the audio?
Testing the audio. Donna's trying to help as well.
Oh, don't worry. Donna's helping. That is some
Yep,
fine.
everything seems to be good.
Nice.
It's quiet, but I think that might be on my... Yeah, I've turned my browser audio down, so that's on my end.
That's fair. Sounds like somebody who needs to use sponsor of today's stream, Opera GX. Opera GX is the browser for gamers.
Heard that. Goblin, what do you gotta tell?
Goblin, read our sponsor. Goblin, you would make a terrible sponsor read. You're just sleeping.
I don't know. I'd buy a product.
You're just pointing the microphone. Oh, that's hilarious. Come on,
Goblin.
Goblin.
Say about the events of today.
Goblin seems to have my cat's full attention.
Oh!
Oh.
Doesn't have Earl's though.
Challenger approaches.
Earl's too busy.
So maybe if
sleeping.
there's a cat food sponsor or something, Goblin can grab the attention of all the cats watching the stream.
Yeah, get Goblin a wet food fucking sponsorship because that costs way too much.
Oh my god.
Today's sponsor, manscaped.com for all your.
Oh god.
I know very little about that company, but just in name alone and the way they advertise their products, I hate them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feverishly despise these fucking tongue-in-cheek razors for men.
I would unironically
yeah.
sponsor Raid Shadow Legends.
I would
Why?
ironically.
Just to get
I would
the,
ironically.
the in-game currency, you know?
I did stream. I did a stream of Raid Shadow Legends like a couple years ago. And we had people join the stream while I'm very clearly making fun of this dumbass game. And they're like earnestly like telling me how to play a little better. And I'm like, sorry guys, I'm trashing on your stuff.
Aw. I mean, it does look really cool, but the one time I tried it because a friend of mine was sponsored by Raid, just opening the game, it already felt like a trash heap.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's about as far as I got.
The main
Yeah.
screen is like, there's so much shit going on.
I'm gonna say something controversial. I don't know if anyone in this particular group is going to care, but I did not like The Witcher 3 because it's way too visually complicated and terrible UI design.
Everything's so
played it,
hard to read.
or any of the others, so
Yeah, I
Okay.
haven't even seen anything on The Witcher 3, so I have no
Okay, good.
point of reference.
Trying to play Witcher 3 on console is hellscape.
God, I bet. I tried to play on PC and that shit was awful.
Just
God.
like, do you want some game with your novels?
Not even
Oh no!
God. It's just because it's like this big game that everyone's like, oh, it's like one of the best RPGs. And it's like, maybe it is. My God,
There's
is
a
it one
lot
of...
to it.
There is a lot. But you know what else there's a lot to? The dictionary. Not going to read that.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Also Baldur's Gate 3. kicking ass. Orion keeps remaking Cornex in all of his games.
Hey, give me a couple minutes. I need to shut my windows. The gardening is very loud.
That's gardening?
Lux, I was gonna tell you, another character I made in Baldur's Gate is Cirrus, Gurai's brother.
Oh.
Yeah, they didn't have the Celestial as like one of the Warlock packs. So I had to choose the
great old one.
Cthulhu.
God, Baldur's Gate 3 is really fun though. My God, would recommend.
I don't know anything about... I don't think I've even heard of it before.
Are you on the internet? Are you on the same internet as the rest of us?
Yeah, but most of what I do
gaming
is
stuff.
watch... I
Take that as not...
don't
No,
as
okay.
much.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
not very much. Most of the gaming related stuff I follow is Minecraft or Kingdom Hearts related. Not general like gaming stuff. So I'm completely out of the loop.
Baldur's Gate 3 is basically a video game version of a D&D campaign. Like everything's in there. You can build your characters.
Oh, that is so cool.
You can you can drop in multiplayer with up to 4 people. It plays just like D&D. And
oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, and it's also been breaking records. It's a single player game, multiplayer-ish, but mostly, I mean, it's a story-based game basically. That has had over like, it peaked out at least, it might have gone higher, but it was at like 850,000 concurrent players at one point.
What are we talking about?
Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh.
Me and Orion have been playing the shit out of it.
I've almost got 50 hours on record.
I have 51. Yeah. D&D, but as a video game, and it works so well. So well. And there's so much choice, too. Holy shit. And the character creator is like Cyberpunk 2077, but good. Yeah, I said it. Motherfuckers tried to be like, oh yeah, you can make trans people. But no, you really can't. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't schmeat anything.
It does not schmeat anything. I watched Orion get harassed by a vampire.
And then I also almost got sexually indulged by a wizard.
What?
This man can't stop getting hit on by all the dudes.
Jeez.
That's
Can't
bisexual.
Stop,
It's very impressive.
Wow.
It's a good game. Highly recommend.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay. It's a bit too expensive for me though, so I will wait until it's on sale, I guess.
I will say it is worth the price point.
I also agree.
Especially
with like the
multiplayer. If you can spend $1 and get 1 hour of enjoyment, and then take that to like the price of a video game, like I'm almost hitting 60 hours in the game, so it's like I'm enjoying it because I also got it when it was in early access.
Okay. I did not.
Granted, I don't think I got anything for it, but I don't know. I haven't like looked around.
Moral of the story is, it's good. It's a good game. Okay, me and Orion, deadass might play it after the session today.
Oh. Isn't Orion usually really tired at the end of the session?
So we go to like 2 a.m. or something his time?
I didn't.
Yes.
I didn't work today, so.
So you got
so
more
you
energy.
A little more energy than usual.
Yeah.
I think he's got a little more energy than usual. Might just be. Might be me.
You hopping on the Foundry, Nova?
Oh, right.
Yeah, the Foundry is open.
Oh. And you got to do the pre-game roll to see what luck you're gonna have this session.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, if it's anything like the way I feel, it's gonna be awful.
Well,
Thankfully, the
hopefully you'll get a
dice.
nat 20. It'll be
I
good.
got a new Lego today.
Oh, nice.
Is that a fucking? Hang on a second. Hang on. Ninjago.
Yes, it's the new set.
I remember Ninjago.
It was just one of those like little.
The
you know,
white
bags
one
you
was a
turn.
robot the whole time. That's what I remember.
The you know, like the bags of Lego sets that they have in the checkout lanes.
The bags, yeah.
It was one of those.
Nice.
Came with 2 minifigures, and I was like, I might use them for D&D.
Oh, do you use Lego figures for your enemies or players?
For players.
Nice. 15. Wow, that just kept going up.
13, 14, 15. Wow. If the next roll that happens is a 16, I swear.
The rolls are not showing up for me.
Oh, they're not? Just
well, I've got Land and Floppy, but mine didn't show up for me.
Oh, it might be lagging. Just a tish.
If that's the case, it is lagging extreme.
Extreme.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Speaking of extreme, guess who's about to get hit by a hurricane in a day or two? That's right. I am.
Oh, California?
Yeah, there's a Category 4 hurricane hitting Baja California as we speak. It's gonna become it's gonna become a tropical storm by the time it hits LA, but
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Down the hatches.
Who's ready for their first hurricane-esque experience? That's right, this bitch.
Oh my god. Please be safe. Holy crap. Oh no!
Land does not know what a hurricane is.
Oh no!
That showed up straight away. That showed up straight away, but my previous roll still hasn't shown up. Have I not logged in properly?
No. I got your roll.
Like you're fine.
Oh!
Anyway,
Nice.
welcome back after a lot of preamble like this is a podcast or some shit.
I'm gonna just roll again. Oh, now it shows up.
Nice. It was just
Okay, I
probably
don't know
just
what
taking a
happened
bit.
with
It's the
that
same as
last
my
one, but-
roll.
Welcome back, friends, enemies, and lovers, to CenD&D, a Magitech
Lovers?
Chronicle. Did I stutter?
You got those? I'm joking.
Hey, I will have you know, I had an ONS like 2 fucking weeks ago. I don't know why, it just kind of happened. So eat my ass, Mr. in a happy relationship of several years. I believe it just hit the 2-year mark, like, what, a couple months ago? A month ago?
Wow, your relationship's a toddler now.
Nice.
Well, I mean, our anniversary is on 6/9.
369. Damn, you're fine. Should I want to give it to me one more time? Get low.
Next year will be the
369.
369. 3 years on 6/9.
Y'all's best be blasting fucking Get Low. By fucking Lil Jon! Astroplane Lil Jon! Yeah!
Oh my god, it all comes together.
It all
Oh, God.
works. We depressed music!
You know what else
Oh,
all comes
God.
together?
A campaign?
Us on this campaign.
Yeah.
The folds of my brand new novel from audible.com. Yeah. Anyway, so last we left off, we met our lovely players. Lan, private investigator. His middle name is Private. Just kidding. It's Tim. Down on his luck. Investigator who just hired a couple of fresh new faces. Nova. The dragon-esque construct looking for purpose. And Floppy, the floppy little stuffed animal who is also looking for purpose. Land PI is ironically also looking for purpose.
I'm not looking for purpose. I'm looking for the one who killed my best friend.
Ooh.
He's
That's
not
fair.
looking for purpose, he's looking for perps.
Hey!
I'm looking
clean.
for porpoises.
Hey yo.
Stop it!
Sorry. Hey yo. Pretend like I peeked the microphone there. Yeah, we're all looking like a fucking. It's looking like a high school drama flick in here. Everyone's just trying to figure out who they are, what they want, and then the one who does the weird illegal things. It's like Riverdale, I think.
Oh god.
I think we all know where my story influences are coming from this time around. Wink, wink. No more Gravity Falls and whatever else I stole from. Now it's Riverdale and Ruby. Sure. Anyway.
Interesting.
Interesting decision. Do you even know anything about either of those shows? No.
I do, actually.
Beyond brief synopses.
Yeah,
As
no,
brief-
I watched the first 2
What you know
episodes of
about
Ruby.
general themes?
What you know about?
And I've watched plenty of
aware that they
YouTube videos
exist.
about Riverdale.
That's
What
fair.
about character archetypes?
Oh, do
What
I
you
know
know
a char-
about those?
Oh, I know a thing or two about character archetypes.
What
This
you know
one,
about the hero's journey? Speaking of the hero's journey,
the heroes should get
Where
on their
does it-
fucking journey.
where's the map?
Yeah.
Where's the map of the town?
Map of the town. It's right here. So,
It's hidden
You-
by all these dense trees.
you awaken. You awaken, and you see I. Ready. Fresh off your first case as a team. I
Does that
oppose.
mean we long rest?
Yes. You gotta use 40 camp supplies, though. That was a little Baldur's
Hey.
Gate 3 joke.
Hey,
Was it a funny joke? No. Did I still make it? Yes.
As always.
Really, these D&D,
Oh,
these,
you know.
these D&D sessions are just elaborate improv scenes, and it's really just to kickstart my new podcast. Some people in a room who think they're really funny. Just wait till you hear my
Yeah.
astral plane Lil Jon bit.
Oh god.
Or that, hey, it's a random celebrity, let me sing the wrong song.
The classic CenD.
Classic. I've got my style of humor down to a science. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, sure, that's one way of saying it.
Oh my god. Is that Elton John? Sing Born in the USA. It's classic.
God.
That is a really funny joke to me. And only me. Anyway, so you guys converge. Would you like to do anything? You wanna talk about your situation? You wanna have a heart to heart?
I just want to say, good work on those missions, on that mission yesterday. Really showed
Thank you.
some spirit.
I really appreciate that. You were really good too.
Thanks. I try my best. Now, have you thought about more about your creator, Fwappy? Anything else come to mind?
No, I'm sorry.
I see.
There's only so much he'll let you know.
So much. Who will let you know?
Him, the creator.
Do you have contact with the creator right now?
No, I don't have contact with anybody. Just you.
Maybe we should maybe take a stroll through the busy streets of Baymouth. See if we can find some clues.
We could do that. We should get our big bodyguard dragon to help, too.
Yes, yes. Nova, are you feeling refreshed after a night's rest?
I have been recharged.
Great. We're settled.
Gurney comes strolling in. Are you heading out? Do not forget, we need more milk.
More milk. I'll make a grocery list. Or a shopping.
Much appreciated. And by the way, your shoe is untied. Strolls away.
Oh, silly me. I go to the closet and get my pair of Velcro shoes.
Nice.
Silly me.
Shouldn't have this problem again.
If you have trouble tying your shoes, I can help you.
Oh, no need. You
Okay.
you are designed for much greater tasks than tying shoes.
That's not true. I'm designed for all kinds of things.
Yeah, but I can do it. No.
Says this
Okay.
time you hear a knock on the door, and then like 0.25 seconds later, the door opens and James walks in. It's like, hey, party people. Just wanted to come by, celebrate. Wanted to thank you guys once again for saving my dog. Big fan of that.
Hey,
You're welcome.
no problem, my longtime friend James.
Of course, my good acquaintance I have known for several years around the neighborhood. Lamb.
Yeah.
I'm glad you are good friends with me.
Good. I'm glad you're good friends with
It is fantastic we can establish this relationship.
No, I don't think you understand. I really appreciate that I've known this man for most of my life, and
Now,
that he
it's
continues to be a
on-
positive figure.
I didn't see anything wrong with this conversation. It's very natural.
I'm just like, for people who weren't tuned into session 1, just like, James is.
Right.
It's like syndicated
is-
TV, where it's like you have to introduce everyone to every episode. Like, whoa, is that Steve Urkel, the guy who says the thing? Did I do that?
Oh god.
We can't recruit James to the party, can we?
The option is grayed out.
Okay, well,
What
James-
does Gurney look like again? Because I'm imagining Kebab Man from Garden of Banban right now.
I
was
I
like a
envision,
beamer type thing.
Yeah, beamer.
Let's
Like a
never-
beamer.
Let's never.
Right.
Well, let me lay the ground rule to never compare anything I create to shitty mascot horror that has been memed
Ah.
to fucking hell and back.
Oh,
I don't think it's
something-
shitty, and
something
I
you
actually like the
created?
mascot horror.
I'll have you know, Gurney was in my backstory.
Gurney was in his backstory.
So if anything, Gurney is my creation.
Okay. I get it. Don't slander Land PI's hard work here. by comparing it to subpar mascot horror. The only good mascot
Lan
horror.
made him himself.
Yeah, by his hand, with his own bare hands.
But I like mascot horror, and I don't think it's subpar.
Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. But I enjoy things like My Friendly Neighborhood, which is a subversion. A good one.
I mean, it's not, though. It's exactly the same as all the other mascot horrors. It's
No,
just
it's not.
done a little bit better. Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
What is
It's not-
mascot horror?
FNAF and FNAF Lite clones.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah,
basically
it's
just horror that has a particular sort of mascot to it rather than being more generic, just, you know, like, ooh,
So,
zombies or whatever.
Would Scream be in that genre?
I
Or,
suppose
like,
No,
technically-
it's specifically something from your childhood being twisted into something horrifying, like with Puppy Playtime or FNAF or My Friendly Neighborhood or
No, I think
Abandoned.
Orion's onto something. He might actually have a point that something like Scream or Freddy Krueger is technically mascot horror because it is a mascot. It is an icon of horror. That
But
is a
I
very
think
funny
the
way of thinking about it.
but I think that the idea comes from like mascots.
It comes from
in-
FNAF. It comes from FNAF.
It comes. FNAF was like the pioneer of the genre, but it comes from the idea of like mascots in the real world being twisted into something horrifying. So
Yeah,
Freddy
they are.
Krueger is
Original Chuck E.
already something
Cheese
horrifying.
animatronic.
Well, Freddy Krueger was what, a person who got killed or something. I never watched him. I don't like horror.
I thought he was just always a nightmare creature.
I have no idea. The Chucky
But
was a
yeah.
cute friendly.
Yeah, Chucky would.
Chucky's
be,
mascot horror. God, that is weird to think about.
Yeah. Annabelle.
Yeah.
American Psycho. Maybe I don't know
I
what that
don't
movie's
think
about.
so. I think that's just a psychopath. I don't think he was twisted in any way. I think he was just twisted from birth.
That's the
Gremlins.
Oh no,
I
Orion,
don't know,
please.
maybe.
Orion, I don't think you understand. You're playing with fire here. You can't just tell the internet that Gremlins is mascot horror and expect to walk away with this information unscathed.
No, I like it.
Too
I
late,
like
it's been
it. Let's-
done now.
We're really testing the boundaries of mascot horror here. But I like it. Anyway,
I'm just a fan of film theory.
film theory is pretty cool.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
Yeah.
kind of
Fuck
lost
yeah.
his way over the years, but it's fine.
He's become weird.
You haven't been watching the
but there's
Ray
still some
movies.
Really good.
I don't watch movies, Orion.
Then you have no right to say that shit.
Well, I know Mad Pat has lost his way over the years.
Yeah, Matt Pat's kind of lost.
He
his
gave
way over the years.
Undertale to
I
the
used
Pope.
Okay, that.
That had nothing
was
to
just
do
weird.
with him losing his way.
No, that's just fucking
James,
Yeah,
weird,
what
though.
are
that
your
was
thoughts
not
on
part of him
mascot
losing his
horror?
Well, you know, I think game theory kind of won't stop, can't stop with the FNAF train, because if they do, then
Oh
they
my
lose their
God.
biggest source of revenue.
Oh yeah, yeah. They need big sellers like FNAF.
Despite the
to
fact that
keep on.
FNAF lore isn't good, it's just dense, and
It's convoluted and
Convoluted.
constantly changing.
I argue it's not good.
Yeah, I want.
Oh, it's
It
definitely
to-
not good.
I find weird enjoyment watching Matt Pat suffer through trying to make it make sense, though.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I've watched my fair share of that too. It can be very entertaining. I won't deny. But it
And
is
I think
bad.
it would be worse. Oh yeah, yeah. I think,
Could
but I
it?
think the game series would be
Could
worse
it
if
be
the
worse?
story was better.
The
Because
game-
it wouldn't be as entertaining watching him lose his mind if the story was actually good.
Yeah, but that's just The Room situation. But brought by a guy who donated
True.
money to some of the most awful people around for no reason. My God.
But he doesn't own FNAF anymore, does he?
No, he does. He controls it. He's still involved. Very much. Same with J.K. Rowling, still very involved with Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott stepped down from the creation, like the creative roles, but he's still like,
Has a
you
lot
know,
of
the
Y'all
be
control.
all
see
end
this?
all of it.
Goblin's opening her belly.
Aw.
Stop trying to change the subject, Orion.
I just watched a video about why rich people are so freaking weird. So maybe Scott just did those things because he's rich now and he's gone weird because of the money virus.
The money virus.
You know, maybe, but also if I got a bunch of money, I don't think my first step would be to give money to Mitch McConnell of all people.
Yeah, well, I don't think
My
that was his
God.
first step either. It
Probably
was
not.
many steps down the line, yeah.
I do not believe that would be on my radar at all.
I'm not sure that anybody could actually know what they would be like when they're rich, though, because it corrupts.
Oh, I know what I'd be
people
doing.
so thoroughly.
Me and the homies, houses taken care of 100%. If I had $1 million, I would no longer be a millionaire because my homies would all have a bunch of money to help themselves.
Yeah, I would give away most of my money to. I don't want to. There is not even a small part of me that wants to be rich, so I would give it to everybody that actually needs it.
Like
I would keep the
Goblin.
amount that I need, but I would.
Look at
if it's-
Goblin over there, sleeping. That's somebody who you can trust with your money.
Yes, I would give all of my money to Goblin. He can invest it in whatever he needs.
Honestly, I'd give mine to Earl. I think he is also
Yeah,
sleeping
we all
right
know
now.
which cat mine would go to.
Yeah, no, I would not trust Sparrow with my money. I'm sorry. Sparrow is our cat, by the way.
He might not have direct control over it, but it'll certainly be going towards buying him high quality raw food rather than shitty dry shop stuff.
Yeah, and the
make
cool
sure to
water
get-
fountain thingy.
The cool
Yes, and
water
the cool water
fountain
fountain.
thingy.
And making a
And-
cat room and high quality cat toys and a cat run.
Yes,
A self-cleaning litter
putting-
box.
putting a cat door in my bedroom door so that I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Oh my God, what's that?
Because I have enough money to replace my door if I need to.
Knock, knock, knock. There's a knock at the door.
Another knock?
Another knock.
Wow. For some
Are
reason
they
I
gonna
thought the
walk
door was
in,
still
or
open.
are we
so-
gonna let them? Are we gonna open it?
Not
What?
everybody is as open house as James is. James is like, you want me to get that for you?
Yeah. No. I got it.
Sounds good, my good friend of several years.
I go to open the door.
Open the door, and two very well-dressed gentlemen greet you at the door. One of them's holding a briefcase. Hello, are you
hello?
the owner and operator of this fine establishment? One, I believe, Lan?
Yes, that is me.
Wonderful. Do you mind if we come in? We have a proposition for you. We have need of your detective services.
Ah, yes, come in.
Of course, thank you. Takes off his
I
hat.
hope you don't.
which-
Hope you don't mind the company. These are my associates.
Oh, of course not.
Hello.
Well, hello? I assume this is part of your team?
Yes, they. The two constructs over there are being trained in just trying to see if they have any use for the company. And I trust you. They are very, very well skilled too.
A bit unconventional, but I suppose I can see the wisdom in having such a small companion and such a large one. Fair enough. Well, don't mean to take up too much of your time, but We work for a company, Rockeller Securities. We have use of your detective services, and we are led to believe you are a native of Dunhamlet. Is that correct?
Yes.
Wonderful. Perfect. So we have, as you may know, certain brands of magic have been deemed far too dangerous and, quite frankly, uncouth in such a current climate to be messing around with. In particular, teleportation. And it would appear that somebody within Dunhamlet has been dabbling in such dangerous magics that could very well destroy this city or the world if it's gone unchecked. So we're reaching out to you as an investigator, native to Dunhamlet, to help us hone in on who might be performing these acts. To do so will net you you'll be well compensated, do not worry. Rockeller Securities pays, I assure you. He opens up the briefcase, and there's just a card in there, because money is not physical anymore. We'll be
So
fully
it's just
and
like
then-
this comically empty briefcase with a card in it.
Well, there's some
And then I
some
plug
papers.
the card into my head chip and then insert 10,000 units into my bank account.
No.
You said this was cyberpunk.
Well, you don't have a head unit, but it's like a credit card more than anything.
Okay.
We're open to negotiating, but we're ready to start the negotiatings at a firm 5,000 M's for completion of the job. And a further 5,000 if you can return with the perpetrator alive.
You said 5,000?
5,000 up front, 5,000 if you can return with the perpetrator, or at least confirm of his death, if he so happens to. There's a very real chance he might be. Teleportation, as you know, is very dangerous and volatile magic.
What can you tell me about this guy?
We're not sure, that's the thing. We've managed to narrow it down to this region of town, but as for who's physically perpetrating it, we cannot tell. But we have reason to believe it's a very magically savvy individual.
What
And-
makes you think Dunhamlet?
Well, we know Dunhamlet. We have systems in place. I'm not entirely sure how they work myself, to be fair. I'm merely a field agent, but...
Do you have evidence of this happening?
Beyond the word of my higher-ups? No. But they've been right precisely 99.9% of the time. So I trust their
What's-
findings.
You said the company was Rockeller Security?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you spell that?
Just copy paste it. Put it in the general chat.
Ah.
Well, is there any other information you can maybe give us on this? I think we have what we need so far. We'll kind of do a survey. But if you know anything else, it would be very important to let us know now.
Unfortunately, our detection methods, while accurate, aren't...
Can I do an insight check to make sure he's telling me everything he knows?
That you can.
Oh,
Oh my god.
You try to read his face, but you are able to glean absolutely nothing.
Would Floppy be able to do an insight check?
I will let Floppy do an insight check.
Oh my god, where is insight? Oh, there it is.
Oh!
I feel like,
Wow.
damn. I was gonna say, I feel like I
Storm.
should do one, but I don't think that's necessary anymore.
After playing Baldur's Gate 3 for a bit, I've come to realize I can't just let everyone willy-nilly roll checks for things. Or repeat checks for things that they already failed. Let it be known I will be more stringent with these things.
Okay.
He looks like he's telling the truth. Nothing about him seems to give away any sort of indication that he is lying.
Alright.
He just seems fairly corporate, but honest enough.
Okay.
We've turned to you, Lan, mostly off of the back that you are an investigator and you are from Dunhamlet, so if anyone would know the area and the people, it would probably be you. I would imagine, off of our own internal affairs, we have been searching for a bit, but it's been a bit hard to track down. Is there anyone you know who might dabble in strong magics or aspirationally sought it out, or even the local magic stores? Perhaps they might know of something.
Do I know anything? Because I can't recall.
Yeah, give me a second.
Maybe the fucking... What was it? The dog handler place, but... I don't know if they're
The
dealing
dog
with
handler
teleportation.
place?
From... Okay.
Did they just have dogs?
No, it was more like an animal trafficking thing.
Yeah.
Unless I'm
Right.
misunderstanding.
Yeah, no, that's rings a bell.
Are there any other questions you
I think
had?
they were.
No. Unless the other two have anything.
Nope, I'm good.
Wonderful. So, if you accept the mission, we will hand over the 5,000 M's for you right now. Completion of the job with proof of either a death or a capture will give you a further 5,000 M's. We'll be hanging out at a tavern within Wallside. And it gives you the address for the tavern. Pretend like I gave you one.
Heard that.
That is gonna be a nightmare to split into 3.
Speaking of which, did we actually get paid for the previous
Yes.
mission that we went on? Yes? Okay.
How much did we get paid?
It was like 100 M's or something
Yeah.
in total.
think-
Oh, okay, because
I
I
think
only
I-
have
I gave-
20 M's.
Yeah, I gave Lan
I
all
only
the
have
money.
5.
Lan was given all the
Yeah.
money as the owner of the business.
Wait, was it 200 you gave to me, or
I think it was 100.
100?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 100.
Because you started off with some
I
money.
can't remember. I'm
don't-
surprised Floppy has anything.
I'll give you guys each 50.
Wait, but
Really?
that's all of the earnings from last time.
Yeah, that's not very
Yeah,
profitable.
it was for a good friend. I would have done it for free.
Okay.
How do I give money?
Do you have the
trade,
ability to
right?
trade, yeah.
Oh my. I have to trade every.
Yeesh. Okay, well, the map is being a little weird for me today. So some of these names are going to be a little not on the map, but that's fine.
Ah, okay.
Anyway, so
I like that we're actually getting paid by land. That like land gets the money and then splits it up between us.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah, because it's like it's canon to the world. Like you get to choose how much money we get for our internship or whatever this is.
Hopefully, I don't also have
Yeah.
to be the secretary.
you got to keep track of
And
those
calculate-
taxes.
What was that?
Got to keep track of them
Tax-
taxes. You will be taxed at the end of a 1 month period.
It's job per job. That's all I'm doing. I'm not guaranteeing any wages here.
We have no minimum wage. Like my favorite tech-based YouTuber, Linus Tech Tips, we don't unionize. Because to unionize means you failed as a boss.
Interesting.
We're all just good friends here.
Woo!
Now, here's an issue. We got the useful shops tab, right?
You're not going to find it on there, unfortunately. I didn't get a chance to like rename any. So
Yeah, but there's not even a color for like magic shops. It's all just like
you would go to building type and it would be under shops. But they don't exist on the map because the map is being just extremely laggy and I can't edit anything at the moment. So we're just going to pretend like it's somewhere in Dunhamlet.
okay.
And hope that's good enough.
I did get the message you sent me about
Cool.
that. I will. Oh yeah,
What are
I was
these?
gonna ask something about like the lore. You said there's like a list of types of magic that they don't allow in town. One of being like teleportation. Is there like a list of
Do I
these
have a
forbidden
list?
things?
That's a good question. Did I make one? I know the big one. It's actually just not allowed anywhere, technically, although it's more easily enforceable in towns. This would have been a thing everyone would know. It's sort of a big cultural taboo to even like try to teleport or like investigate it. It's seen as very dangerous magic. Where'd I go? Yeah.
I would assume necromancy, maybe.
Yeah. So the list would
that's what
be
I was thinking.
teleportation, necromancy, and scrying magics.
What's scrying again?
Scrying is kind of like
copying down shit.
kind of no, it's like oh god, it's kind of complicated, but it's like you could like looking into a crystal ball and seeing something halfway across the world, basically. That's sort of like intuition, seer-based magics.
Does that
I
include
like divining,
future?
but for the present moment.
Huh?
Kind of like divining, but for the present moment.
Yeah, kind of. And things in that similar regard, basically trying to like predict things or for like see things that you can't normally see.
Controlling time.
Okay, so it does include future sight.
I guess, but controlling time is definitely a too high a level spell for most people to accomplish anyway.
I want to.
I would think teleporting would be too, though.
Oh no, not at all.
That
This
would give
also
me infinite time to
includes,
investigate a crime scene.
for the record, this also includes to the astral plane, which you don't have access to.
Astral plane, Little John is forbidden.
Astral plane. Well, it's not that he's forbidden; it's that you just physically cannot access it. This is also kind of a thing.
Such a tragedy.
Well, that does make teleportation like Misty Step. He died so young. Yeah.
Oh god.
He's been lost in the
Also,
astral plane.
Detect magic is laughably unusable because everything is made out of magic. So.
So rather than doing a detect magic, you need to do an arcana check.
You can do that, or you can use the new spell Detect Magitech, which is far more.
Oh!
Ooh.
Not a spell any of you can use. Nova can eventually. Basically, whenever Nova gets Detect Magic, it's just replaced with Detect Magitech, because Detect Magic would be useless.
Yeah.
Goblin
Nice.
teared up when I did that. Oh! And now she's looking. She's so sleepy.
Aww.
Big stretch.
God, I love cats. I want a cat right now. I wish I had a cat on my desk right now.
I've got a cat next to my desk.
This is the next best thing right here.
Yeah, it's true. You get the Goblin cam. You get me narrating the Earl cam.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
cat
it's
on
giving
my
me
desk is
some.
currently grooming himself.
Nice.
Aww.
Earl is currently wrapped up in a pristine half moon shape right now.
Ooh.
Lovely.
A cat salt.
It is. Alright, I'll take that one.
Oh. Yawn. She yawned.
So what do you guys want to do? Orion has a list of magic stores that he's familiar with.
Yeah.
Yeah, Floppy doesn't know anything, so he's just waiting on land.
Yeah,
Heard
I mean,
that.
neither does Nova.
I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break.
Okay.
Get some Wawa.
Never called that again.
Hopefully not from the same place.
Yeah.
To be fair, toilet water is pretty clean, all things considered.
Oh, no, 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 oh.
In a survival situation, you would be drinking out of the toilet.
Oh,
At the very least,
no,
the,
I wouldn't. I would
the
be
top box
dying
part.
of dehydration.
The top
You
box
underestimate
part.
my OCD and autism.
Well, the top box part would be a lot better because, like, it goes from there to flush. But that's beforehand.
No.
If we're talking about best possible place, it would be that. Also, there's your picture of Earl. He's laying down.
Nah.
Yay! What a precious little cat's aunt.
Bit of a chonker by the looks of it.
He does not
Yeah,
appreciate
he is a bit chunky.
the flash. But that's the only way I can see him.
Why is he so chunky?
He's not that big. He's just laying down.
So all of the cat is just spread out over a larger area.
Yeah, he's like 12 or 13 pounds or something. He's on the heavier end, but he's not like obese.
I have no idea how much 12 or 13 pounds is.
Fucking metric heads.
Okay, I beg.
It's
Yeah,
like
it's
6
like-
kilos
we
or
use
something,
logic
right?
units.
It's like it's like 45 pints of fucking Vegemite, I think.
45
What
pints of Vegemite. Good lord.
What? That had no logic.
I think it's like 40 centigrams of Barbie in the Outback. That's right.
New steak and lobster now available at Outback Steakhouse.
See, that sounds British.
Why are you Irish?
Mine at least
5.5 kilos, by the way.
Oh, I see. Well, see, at least my
Just under.
Australian accent is at least somewhat passable, in my humble opinion.
I never said I was like perfect at impersonating accents. I don't go around
Yeah, but that's the
advertising.
first time I've ever heard somebody attempt an Australian accent and end up Irish.
Oh, it is not the first time I've heard
Well,
that.
clearly you ain't ever been around the States, because my god.
Yeah, it happens. It happens an odd amount of times. Like,
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know
the
what's similar
fucking-
about Aussie and Irish, but
The
there's
fucking
something there.
U.S. must not like. Is Outback Steakhouse, is that like U.S. like business?
Probably.
Yeah,
Like if you think about
I've
it, like
never
their
heard of it.
advertising, they probably didn't care if it sounded like 100% Australian. They were like, oh yeah, whatever. So like sounds like a
Yeah.
stereotype.
Orion, this is the same people who put a black slave lady as a fucking syrup mascot.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, what?
Hold
For-
on.
Well, it's the same kind of person. Aunt Jemima.
You're reaching. You're reaching.
I have no idea what
They
you're
do-
talking
No,
about.
what I'm just saying is they did.
Anyways.
I guess it's not in.
Orbis?
Hey!
It's an Orbis?
But it's not a liquid. They're
That's true.
solids. So it cannot be an orbis. It cannot be a lobus orbis because it does not have the l.
Well, the magic shops that Lan is familiar with are Rogers Magic Dodgers, Rearmaments, and the Good Spell.
The good spell sounds. Oh, sorry.
The good spell sounds kind of
Gurney walks up.
promising.
Gurney kind of rolls up. You ever notice as sometimes people's accents just kind of slip? Yeah, what's up with that? I don't think that's how Floppy sounded last time. Floppy was distinctly Scottish.
What?
Goodness. We just cycled through about 5 accents.
It was definitely a morphing. I will not deny.
Okay, well, then I
Ernie,
went back to this.
I'm working here.
Rightio, sir. Pip pip. It's Tuesday, ain't it?
Cheerio.
I don't know. The Rogers Magic Dodgers sounds like they know something about teleportation.
Teleporting these nuts, sir.
You're the expert.
So you didn't laugh at my joke, sir.
The good spell? You mean the good
It
smell
wasn't
from
worth
these nuts?
laughing at.
So that was much like a what is that called? What was that grabby arm from Nintendo? Super arm? Super hand? Ultra hand. Much like the ultra hand, so that was a bit of a reach.
So was yours.
Yeah, but mine was funny.
Well, everybody thinks their own jokes are funny. That's why
Yeah,
dads
but
always
did it
laugh.
contribute to the plot? Does that matter?
Does any of this contribute to the plot?
I'm actively trying to fucking talk about these shops.
You are trying
and you
to.
throw in a D's nuts joke. The DM.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it could start raining poppy seed muffins inside and it would contribute more to the plot than that did.
Wow. Okay. I see what's. I just came here to have a good time, and I'm just feeling so attacked right now.
That's
Okay.
what we're trying to do. We're
Where
trying to
you're
attack
going.
some shit.
Where are you going? Where you want to go?
I don't know. Do y'all have a preference?
I'll go with whatever you think is best.
Nova just shakes the head.
Okay. We're gonna go to Rogers Magic Dodgers then.
Very well.
So you begin walking out. It's not too far away. It's about a 5-minute walk to the northwest.
So it would be to the west, you said?
Northwest. There is no... It's not on the map. After walking for a bit, walking through the illustrious architecture of this town, which I have described numerous times as being very diverse and got some cool stuff. Oh god, oh god, no, don't do that. Hang on.
What?
My boom arm that holds my microphone up is falling.
Oh
Ew.
no!
This is a problem. Yeah, so you make it up to Rogers Magic Dodgers, and you see a little moving billboard of like a spell rocking back and forth out of somebody's hand. You walk inside. It's a fairly run-of-the-mill magic store. They've got some, but they sell Magitech stuff more than anything, because that's kind of just what it is nowadays. So you see a lot of like fun, like it's basically like you walked into a Best Buy, basically. You just see the guy at the door. Hello, welcome to Rogers Magic Dodgers. What are you interested in?
I'd like to question before I go in. Can I change my appearance to like a teen, shit like that?
You want to look young, hip?
Yeah.
Yeah. In your trench coat. Oh wait, do you change your? No, you don't change your coats. Your like clothing, do you? Because that's not a part of your body.
I'll take the trench coat off then. Floppy, can you hold this?
Yep.
So Floppy is now dragging this like fucking long jacket behind them, like hands through the arms.
He tries to fold the trench coat up, and so he's holding the folded trench coat over his head.
Are you sure you don't want to wear it? Because wearing it would be really funny. Like you've got like you're like a small child in their parents' clothing with like the sleeves are too long and dragging behind, and the end of it like that's just really
Fluffy
funny.
doesn't want to wreck the cart. That's the thing.
There's also a gun inside of it.
That's a good point.
For comedic value, you gotta wear it. You gotta wear it. I promise the coat won't get damaged.
Okay. I will take your word. Floppy will wear it. So long as nothing happens to the gun and the coat is undamaged.
It will be undamaged. Anyway, you walk in and
Heavy
Floppy starts on fire.
Cyber leather.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Cyber leather.
you walk in and there's like a teen at the door. Hey, welcome to Rogers Magic Dodgers. How can I help you? What are you looking for?
Hey, I was wondering, I've got a friend from a different town, and like I just don't have a good way to like talk to him, you know? And I was wondering if there was anything you guys had that would be able to, help with that.
Yeah, have you not heard of they're called cell phones? Have you not
No, I mean
heard
like
of them?
I want to like be able to like see them, like go hang out at their place.
The Dosh Phone 12 has a brand new ultra realistic camera module that can very easily show you and show the people you want to talk to.
No, I mean like I want to be able to touch and stuff.
Whoppy tries to wink.
Make a charisma check. Both of you.
Barth!
Make a
Oh
charisma
hell
check.
no! Wouldn't it be deception?
No. If anything, it'd be persuasion, but this is a little different. You need to make a charisma check.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
Sir, I don't appreciate you coming on to me like this. I will be forced to ask you to leave. Please refrain from touching me or winking at me seductively.
I'd like to revert back to my normal form at this point.
The dude fucking goes, ha! And fucking grabs like a fucking electric baton next to him, swings it at your fucking neck. Make a dexterity saving throw.
What?
You just went from a teenager to like an old man.
What?
So you get fucking. Now make a Constitution saving throw.
What?
Can
Yes,
Nova
they're already
spring
thinking
into
of us.
action and attempt to block it with their wing? Or
Or
not?
No, it'll be too fast for you to do that, and you're probably gonna be behind
Okay.
land. So, yeah.
And there's nothing Floppy could do, I guess.
Absolutely not. You are hampered down by the cloth. No, so the baton comes swinging out like instinctually. It hits Land in the side of the head, but Land manages gets a little shocked and takes a very small amount of damage, but is able to prevent himself from falling over in shock. It's like, I'm sorry, sir. Don't do that.
Sorry,
Do
I'm
you want
actually
your
a private
coat back?
detective. Private investigator.
Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the store. Do not make me get my manager or security. They're very mean.
You haven't seen anyone teleporting lately, have you?
Sir, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Teleportation is dangerous magics.
Yeah.
Why would
I
we
just
do that here?
Just got a word that, someone here was teleporting.
Do you have a manager?
We might have to get the authorities.
Make a intimidation check.
God damn. God fucking.
Floppy tried to intimidate.
Uh.
Come on, let Floppy try to intimidate him.
No, you were not doing the talking. Lan was.
Aww. But Floppy could give him a look, leer.
And these off
It might
in
be a little more
these.
effective if Nova tried to intimidate, if anything.
See, if we're
know
metagaming
what?
correct.
Wouldn't it be
But-
hilarious if Floppy succeeded?
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You are not discussing this with each other. Only Lan is just kind of doing things, and so you wouldn't know to do the same thing necessarily. So unless there's that pre-planning where you're both on the same page about what needs to be going on, I'm only letting Lan do the role. And Lan failed.
Dang it.
I'm sorry.
it.
All I'm doing is just talking to this guy. I'm not I didn't think the consequences would be so catastrophic.
And I mean, Floppy
Your consequences your actions have consequences. Welcome to the real world, Lan. Sir, without substantial proof, these threats mean nothing. Pulls up a little stone from behind. Security, we need to remove some unruly customers who are not having a Rogers Dodgers day. And then these two big fucking constructs start rolling over like the sentry bots from Fallout.
I'm gonna start pulling out my
I
phone and
don't know
recording
what the
this.
sentry.
Okay.
Sentry bots.
I'm joking. I'm
all
joking.
They kind of look like that. They're
will-
big.
I'll fucking leave, I guess.
Oh my god. A frickin' Best Buy has this kind of security bot? Jesus.
Well, it's Rogers, something Dodgers. The fuck did I call it?
Roger. These
Rogers
are not
Magic
the droids
Dodgers.
you were looking for.
Yeah, Rogers Magic Dodgers.
Do you want your coat back, Lan?
Yeah. I do.
Floppy struggles to get the cart off him.
My
tries
arms
to-
feel exposed.
Tries to hand it up to Lan.
He grabs it. Okay, so... Oh... Cross off Rogers Magic Dodger.
I still think we should talk to the manager.
I'll just send them a really upset email about it later.
A letter.
Okay.
Letter.
There is
E-letter.
no internet.
So what next?
Either the rearmaments or the good spell.
Let's try the good spell.
Spell. I'm down for that.
Making our way over to the good spell. It's gonna be about a 20-minute walk to the basically straight east to the other end of Dun Hamlet.
Is there any vending machines or anything like that in this universe?
Oh, there are plenty. Plenty. You walk past all kinds of things, selling all kinds of shit.
Any beverages?
So it's
Oh,
basically
yeah.
Japan.
Basic.
Oh.
That's actually not a terrible way of looking at it. They're very dense, very colorful, very Yakuza, or like a dragon now, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Anything with caffeine in it?
Oh yeah, they've got
Are there any Lorbus Orbis vending machines with like coffee Lorbuses?
oh, there's some Lorbuses Orbuses machines.
They look kind of like this.
yeah.
They got the things inside.
Each Lorbus Orbis is 2. They're small mini ones. They're 2 M's a piece. Oh yeah, you got paid, didn't you?
Get paid.
Get money. Get money.
Get money.
So Lan's got a bit of cash now. Yeah, so you find some Lorbit services. There's a new caffeine drink that's like really potent called Lolth Tears.
Sorry, what was that?
It's called Lolth's Tears.
Okay.
How do you spell that?
Lolth.
How much?
Those are gonna be 5 M's a piece.
Okay, I'll buy 2.
I'm not keeping track of this for the record. You can lower your money yourself.
My God. What are you even DMing for?
I'm not gonna make every bullshit item that you can buy in this fucking world.
Just
Okay.
swipe the card.
Just swipe the card, pretend you have it, call it a day.
Okay, are you gonna add it to my inventory?
I am not making it an item, Orion.
You could just give it a generic icon and call it Lolt's Tears. Give him 2 of them. No
Yeah,
description. That's
I
it.
promise I'm not gonna abuse this.
I don't like the sound of that.
I mean, can I edit it myself then?
I don't think you can.
I can rename it. Yeah. Or I mean, you just did
There.
it, but like I'm
I
able
did
to
just do it.
rename it and stuff.
Yay!
I just can't
You got some
pick
lots,
the
tears,
icon.
lorbuses, orbuses.
There's your Lorbuses Orbuses. That's gonna be like the product for this whole fucking campaign.
It is.
Yeah.
And you best know Floppy is gonna figure out a way to drink one of those things one day. He's gonna figure out something.
Is he gonna Pinocchio into being a real boy?
It's his side quest. Figure out a way to experience the wonder of the Lorbus Orbus.
And then Landa's over here like, that's fine. It's okay. Anyway, you get to the good spell, which is sort of a family-owned smaller business. They specialize in more traditional magic shop stuff. They got some like enchanted like clothing primarily. They got some boutique spell scrolls for those in the know. It's a bit of an upper class store too.
Family owned, upper class, sells clothes. Did they wear these clothes?
Well, yeah, this is a very fancy.
Is there dressing rooms? Changing room?
Not a dressing room. So what it is you walk up to this like circular mirror, and when you stand into it, you can see yourself wearing whatever it is you're looking for.
Walk up to the mirror. I want to teleport.
The mirror just looks at you, I guess. You see yourself. But do you really see yourself?
Floppy goes up.
Oh, you go for it.
Floppy goes up to like the desk with the person behind it and asks for the manager.
But of course. Sharaday, dear, you've got somebody asking for you. Thank you. Hello, Charmed. I'm sorry, Reginald. Is this a joke? Is this a toy? Reginald, you're...
Hello.
Oh! Why, I'm sorry, Reginald. I apologize for doubting you. Charmed, I am Sharaday, owner of The Good Spell. How may I be of service for you today?
I'm here on behalf of unknown... Oh, fuck.
Investigations.
Unknown crime investigations. And I would like to ask you some questions.
You know. Are the rest of you... Can the rest of you attest to this? Or...
Yeah, I'm the boss.
Oh, I am. And you let your underlings speak for you. Oh, how uncouth.
He was doing his own investigatory work.
Yeah. This mirror is kind of suspicious.
Sir, I'd please request you do not insult my shop. We are a very, very top-of-the-line boutique. I do not appreciate this insult to my craft. I hope you understand.
So what kind of things did these clothes do?
What do they do? Please. They are... How you say... They're top of the line. If you're looking for the latest fashion, something that can really say... me. Something that really brings out your inner fire. Your tiger. You are a tiger, Bartholomew. Strike a pose, Bartholomew. Bartholomew does like the tiger claw hands.
What?
Ah, he's adorable, isn't he? Yes. That is what we
So
do
they're
here.
just clothes? They don't do anything else?
My dear, they are more than just clothes. These are the highest and most sought-after pieces of clothing equipment this side of the mountains. They have all kinds of wondrous and magical effects, not to mention our assortment of the most boutique spell scrolls.
Spell
Oh.
scrolls?
So what kind of stuff do the scrolls do?
They do spells. What else would they do?
But what specifically? Like, do they allow you to shoot fire or give you a hot meal or
May I
something
peruse these
else?
spell scrolls?
I'm sorry, you're going to have to repeat yourself. Your friend was talking over you.
My apologies. May I peruse these spell scrolls? I was trained by a wizard.
Oh, but of course, somebody of the magical affluences. We've got quite a few here. Now, be warned, these are not cheap. We only sell the best. So I hope you understand that it may not be of your price range.
Well, let's just say it is in our price.
Is it? Well, we hear we've got a pristine scroll of lightning bolt for 1,000 Ms.
Yeah. I'd say that'd be in our price range.
And of course, the spell scroll is a one-time use item.
Well, I mean,
Do you have any special scrolls? The kind
Yeah.
you might keep in the back?
we need something that's a little bit more potent.
I'm sorry, dear, you're going to have to roll a deception check.
Deception.
Deception. Both of you make a deception
That's what I said.
check. Oh, okay.
Which one of us is making this?
Both of you, you're jointly
Both
going
of
at
you.
it. Oh.
Bruh.
Oh!
Wow.
Bruh.
Why is it deception? We're not deceiving.
Because you're trying to... You are, because you're trying to deceive your way into get into the back area.
No, we're sort of hinting. We're like, we're hinting at something, you know, below the
It's-
table.
Yeah, that's a deceitful way of asking, "Hey, you got anything illegal?"
Yeah, it's a deception check.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I didn't see it that way, but okay.
I do hope you're not trying to entrap me. You do understand that is perhaps not illegal per se, but I will not be played for fools by a bunch of wannabe detectives running around. I will kindly ask that you either purchase something or leave. I do not want you polluting my good store with your stink. Bartholomew, prepare the gun. Bartholomew pulls out like a big shotgun looking thing and does like the cocking motion by like moving it up like
Floppy immediately activates threat mode and turns on his own gun.
Lan begins walking out of the store.
Floppy follows Lan, but glares back at the Bartholomew.
as you do that, a very tall construct kind of descends from like the ceiling. It's like probably like 6.5, 7 feet tall, and it was like hanging onto like the ceiling, just staring at all of you. And it kind of falls down. It's kind of Slenderman.
Is it taller or the same height as Nova?
How tall is Nova?
6 foot,
Taller.
not including horns.
It's a little taller. It's not as wide, but it's also got some very very dangerous looking weaponry on part of its body.
Oh. What does it look like?
I'd say Slenderman if Slenderman had some, like, kind of has like what you have where like the hand can like change, because you saw it change from like a sort of like a hand shaped thing into a gun of its own kind.
Oh, okay. Ooh, creepy.
All right, 2 out of 3 down. Kicked out of 2 out of 3. You guys
So
are
that
having...
didn't work.
It's all
I
the
feel you two may
charisma
be a
deck.
little aggressive.
Do you have any better ideas? Maybe you should go. We've tried our tactics.
This is very funny to watch. Y'all's have been having terrible rolls, except for that one nat 20, saving yourself from getting shocked.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, it's true.
Rearmament. Rearmaments is the last one.
Rearmament.
Rearmaments.
Okay.
No, that sounds like a magical augment type thing.
Let's just hope that we don't get kicked out of this one.
Perhaps some more discretion would help with that.
I don't know how to be more discreet.
What's the outside of this shop look like? I'll
So
try
you
and
walk-
gauge
The good spell or rearmament?
rearmament.
It's a much smaller building than the other ones. It's sort of almost like a downtown city center-esque smaller building. It's a bit taller from the looks of it. Not very
Is
wide.
there any signs outside?
Yeah, there's a sign. It's sort of it's a neon sign. It's not like super fancy, but it gets the job done. Got some fun little swirls going on.
Can I see anything from the outside windows?
From the outside, there is a window, but the window just goes into the store, as there are other stores immediately next to it. It's all kind of like strip mall-esque in that regard, too. Yeah. You notice there are some windows on like a second floor that have blinds drawn, so you can't really see what's inside.
Is this the type of business where people like live upstairs?
Generally, yeah.
Like residential area?
Yeah, it's that pseudo first floor commercial, second plus floor residential.
Oh,
Not that zoning is a thing in this world, but yeah. Hello, Earl.
Oh,
Get off the desk. My players are gonna get themselves killed.
oh god.
Starting to get Orion to think like a detective now. He's like, investigate everything. What do I see? How do I get in? This is good. This is good.
Recon.
This is what it's all about.
Let's see. Is there anyone inside the store at the moment?
You looking through the door, you do see somebody behind like the counter. And there is somebody checking out some stuff inside as well.
What's he got in his hand? What is he buying?
Rearmament is a weapon store, so he's buying a weapon.
Can I see, or is it in like a bag?
Well, it's a gun of some kind, like a smaller gun, pistol.
Oh my god. Okay. Can we walk into the store?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you walk inside, and the person who's buying the gun is walking out. Can you hear them? Come again soon. Hey, welcome to rearmament. I'm gonna help you. What you looking to kill?
Just browsing.
Browse all you like.
Hello.
We got the finest. Howdy. We got the finest selection of handmade magical weaponry this side of that other town that exists. Twiline. Not many of us smaller
another place.
you won't find not too many of us smaller creators who haven't been bought out or forced out by Lindosh's boys, but that just means ours are the best. So we're gonna get for you.
What's like the products he's got on display?
So there's not a lot of products, but there's a variety. Everything looks a little different because it's all handmade. All different kinds of. There's a good bit of like firearms, from like more pistols to some longer range stuff, shotguns.
He makes the guns?
Yeah. There's probably like.
As a weapons connoisseur, shouldn't he perhaps have some knowledge about military droids like myself?
Yeah,
about that.
because you're a defunct model, so he would know.
I suppose you could ask that.
I mean, I don't have any reason to. I'm just, from a lore perspective, like,
Yeah. He would.
might be interested.
To be frank, he's only probably half paying attention to you guys. He's not like fully looking.
Do you have any really cool stuff?
You got any like long range rifles?
Long range? Absolutely. We've got our fine share of fairly long range, up to 100. Get anywhere from 180 on the mid range to up to 300 yards on the long end. 300 feet. Yards.
Do you
300
carry
yards.
any like special rounds?
Special rounds. Well, no, it uses about standard rifle armor, ammo. That's the one thing we know not to mess with. We're out here messing with proprietary ammo types. We'd have to make our own ammo. It's hard enough making the guns and the other weapons.
I see it. Not even like an like a ice shot or
Well, that's where the end user comes in. They can mix their own spells with the ammos. It's not really on our department, I guess.
I've just never done any like that.
Yeah, you've got to have good training in magic. But you can infuse your spells into your ammo. It saves on ammo manufacturers, because they don't have to make a bunch of different ammo types. Can just make one.
Do you have any upgrades for a droid like this?
Floppy points at Nova.
Oh. You're like one of the old military boys from, oof. Red sediment. Are you with them still, or are you some kind of out of commission model? I'm not super familiar with the dragon designs as much.
I am a model SF-003 Nova Flare. My line was discontinued many years ago, and somehow I managed to make it out of destruction unscathed.
Oh, an SF-003. Interesting. Mind if I poke around some of your insides? I'm a little curious. I've got my hands on some of your, I've actually got a, it's not the same model brand per se, but the same manufacturer. I've got a I got a TF-100 hanging out by the door there, and from like the sides of the door, like the door frame, kind of like morphs into a construct. It can kind of like transformers itself into a door frame.
What the?
Do you have like a workshop out the back that you could take Nova to look at them?
Can we get Nova to do that? Transform into things?
Well, that depends heavily on material and Magitech design. Now, unfortunately, I'm not the magic connoisseur of this partnership. It's gonna be my partner, Relbar, but he might be able to tell you a bit more of that if I knew where he was. But in terms of the mechanical side of things, it's all in materials. I mean, my boy Door over there was designed specifically to blend in with door frames. We had to do a little bit of tweaking to make sure he could fit ours, but it really makes for a nice, pleasant atmosphere when you walk in and you don't see any guards, but if anyone tries anything, the door not only closes on them, the door gets them. Isn't that right, door? And you hear like a little chirp from the door.
So your partner is missing? How long?
He's been out for a couple of days at the least. To be fair, he does go from time to time. He's usually out and about. He's usually the one who adds some of the more magical flares to some of our weaponry here. Especially a lot of the melee weapons. Big fan of enchanting the daggers and quarterstaffs. I was always more of a firearm person. Especially
like magic wise?
Well, he's very gifted. He trained in the Arcane University for many years.
Oh, I meant like any school of magic.
Is he able to enchant a construct's blade?
Floppy shows the guy his blade.
I mean, I suppose he probably could, but it's a bit more tricky with Magitech constructs to enchant them, given your whole being is already... You're infused with the weave already. It's hard to keep an enchantment like that to stick without it just kind of fading off, you know?
Do you know where he usually goes when he disappears? Cause I think I'd like to talk to him about it.
You know, Door, why don't you close things down for a little bit? I don't bring these guys out back, and I don't want anyone taking anything. You just hear from the door. Got it.
Oh, I was expecting Door to just communicate with chirps.
To be fair, the voice coming from the door sounds exactly like the guy you're talking to. Almost like it was like a voice recording.
Oh, that's adorable. Oh, he's like Bumblebee.
Yeah, I was about to say fucking Bumblebee.
How was that? I've never seen a Transformer.
I love Door so much already. I really hope we don't have to fight Door.
I was thinking Jacket from Payday 2, who's got a bunch of tapes.
I don't know anything about Payday, so...
Technically, it's from Hotline Miami, but I bet you know even less about Hotline Miami.
Yeah, I know even less about that.
I bet.
As we're walking, can I ask him about like the price ranges for like the longer range rifles?
Yeah. Well, that kind of depends on what you're looking for. I'm usually pretty flexible with my pricing. But the longer range rifles up to 160 usually start around the 1.5k range, and the 300 round usually goes around the 2.5 to 3k range. They're pretty pricey, but they're very well made, I assure you. I was trained by the dwarves in a large volcano mountain on a far distant continent. They were very skilled at what they did, and I am honored to have been their apprentice for as long as I could.
Same.
I'm very good with a hammer. I don't think I ever introduced myself, because up until now I didn't have a name.
Yeah.
My name is
Wow.
That'll do it.
my name is Lecter, but my friends call me Smithy.
It's nice to meet you, Lecter.
Please, call me Smithy.
It's nice to meet you, Smithy.
Smitty.
What was his friend's name again?
Relbar
I don't think he had a name
Romulus.
either.
No, he did. Relbar
Yeah,
Romulus.
no, the friend. Sorry?
Relbar Romulus.
Relbar Romulus. Okay.
Romulus, okay.
I'm Floppy.
Nice to meet you, Fwappy. Must say, you must be custom made. I don't recall ever. Such tiny constructs aren't super common nowadays, especially not in such a soft exterior.
I'm actually searching for the man that created me.
Interesting.
Goblin left.
Oh no.
No, the cat is gone. The blanket was called a huggle. I love it.
Oh yeah, it's like one of those oh god, shirt or sweater things you are on like late night commercials, you know, the Snuggie.
Like the wearable
Right.
blanket.
Yeah.
That looks way better than the wearable blanket that I have, so that looks so soft and nice.
I said it there, you know, hoping Goblin would enjoy it. She does.
Nice.
Oh
If Goblin comes back, make sure to turn the cam on again.
Oh, I will.
Yes.
Anyway, so after walking up a couple of stairs, walking down a couple of stairs actually, going into the basement, you come into a workshop where you can see some old parts and pieces laying around. Down here is the old workshop where I do a lot of my stuff. Relbar has all of his stuff back through that. There's another staircase in the back there. Didn't have a lot of depth into this. We don't have a lot of width in this building, but it's fairly deep, and it's like 2 or 3 basements. It's kind of ridiculous.
Do you ever go down?
I don't really have much of a purpose to. I don't really
Do they
understand a lot of what
connect
he's.
to anything?
I'm sorry, what?
Would I be able to check it out?
Any particular reason why?
I'm just interested in this stuff, and it might tell us where he is.
Persuasion? Check.
My mouse is turned off. There we go. Persuasion. Please don't be a terrible roll. God.
Was that? Ooh. I was just gonna
Every
ask him if they led to anywhere specifically.
This is incredibly funny how terrible you guys are at convincing people today. Wow.
We're having a really bad luck with this case. We're never gonna get the guy at this rate.
To be fair, you are a barbarian, and Lan is a ranger. Not 2 classes renowned for their charisma.
Yeah, but my charisma is not bad. I mean, I don't really have anything that's too bad.
You never do.
Yeah, I know. I'm just that good.
You have some of the most bullshit characters I think I've ever witnessed.
I'm sure the next character will be an absolute dumpster fire of stats.
You say
It
that.
can't get better than Floppy.
I don't know, we thought it couldn't get better than fucking Zephyr, and yet here we are.
Yeah.
See, this is why you gotta
You
get
might
Baldur's
have to
Gate.
start imposing limits.
I'm not gonna do that, but that's why you gotta get Baldur's Gate 3 to take out all that fucking luck in your goddamn character builds, so that all your characters even out. So you can be more like Gurai, or Cornax, or Lan. Real characters with real
All of
flaws.
Orion's characters are quote-unquote real characters. Okay.
What do you mean? They're real characters.
What do you mean they're
I'm
quote
so
unquote
sad.
They keep
real?
it real.
They've got normal stats.
Oh.
They're not power leveled to hell and back purely on accident. Yeah, anyway, so
yeah, I mean, I do have 36 hit points, and you guys have like half of that.
I've got 50.
it makes sense for you to have a bit more because you are a fucking barbarian, but holy shit, that is a lot.
It's a lot.
Anyway, he's like, I'm sorry, we do have these business things going on back there, so unless you have a good reason to go back there, unfortunately, I'm not gonna break into his study like that.
Okay. I understand. What did you want to talk to us about back here?
I wanted to check your friend out, see the insides, and I feel like there was another reason as well, but I'm forgetting it. But that's
Floppy
fine.
was talking about how he wanted to meet the guy's friend, if that helps.
Yeah.
I had a question.
Yeah.
Do the basements like lead anywhere, or is it just for the building?
You wouldn't know.
Can I ask the dude that?
Basements lead anywhere? I mean, I suppose there could be old tunnels somewhere around this city. It's a weird place, that's for sure, but
That's all I was asking.
I'm not quite sure. Why are you so interested in meeting Relbar anyway? I mean, it's a fine enough guy, don't get me wrong, but...
Like I said, it's to enchant my weapon.
I suppose. Anyway, so you said your name was Nova, yes?
That is what I am called, yes.
Wonderful. You mind if I take a quick peek around, see how they put you together a little bit? I am quite curious.
Hey, Smithy.
What's up?
You got 30 seconds to look around inside.
30
No
seconds?
more. 30 seconds to observe. To look at his inner mechanic. Just a safety precaution.
Sit.
There. It's they, them, I'm pretty sure.
It is, yes.
Oh. Sorry.
That's okay.
Unless Nova has any preference.
I mean, I understand business has to be business, but 30 seconds? Seems kind of short.
Actually,
Haste
Floppy
leads to mistakes.
Floppy kind of touches Lan's leg to try to get his attention and pull him away for a second. Does Lan?
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Um,
following.
if we let him get distracted with Nova, maybe I could sneak into the other room and see if there's any clues as to where his friend is. He might be our guy.
True. I don't know, I'm just worried if he's gonna be looking around inside Nova, then like that would put Nova in a very susceptible position.
Just
in
keep your
case
eye on
things go
him.
south.
Keep your eye on him. Make sure that he doesn't notice me, and make sure he doesn't do anything to hurt Nova.
Okay.
We rejoin the group, I guess.
Very well.
Haste leads to mistakes. I would much rather you take your time and be careful than be quick.
If you'd like to stand guard, if you'd like to watch over me while I do so, I'm merely seeing how this old prototype was put together.
Okay.
So he starts kind of digging around parts of, like, under Nova's, like, the main points of entry is, like, underneath Nova's wings and parts of the stomach.
Whoppy looks for an opening and tries to sneak into Relbar's area.
Coco, roll a sneak check with advantage.
Let's go! Advantage! Please! For the love of God! Okay.
You sneak away effortlessly.
Let's go! Small stature for the win!
And as you make your way down, oh, this is gonna be a rough. Can I pull one person?
Is there a map for this?
I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah. So you kind of walk downstairs and you come into like a fairly dark sort of room. There's tables of like some diagrams, some scrolls, some cauldron of something in the corner. Make a perception check. Nice. And you notice over by a different corner on the other end, you see a Oh, I see. Well then, you see a construct standing over a sort of circular pad on the ground in front of a bunch of in front of a panel with 8 colored lights, all different colors.
Are they like buttons, or like is it a combination lock or something?
Kind of looks like buttons, yeah.
What does the construct look like?
It looks like a fairly beefy construct. It doesn't seem to notice you quite yet.
Can I do an investigation check for anything else in the room? Like scrolls talking about teleportation or, you know, anything.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Oh my god, really? It's going so well.
With your limited grasp with trying to avoid the construct's gaze, you do not see anything. Make a stealth check. You are still hidden.
Oh, thank God. Okay, well, I don't want to get too close to the construct just yet, anyway. Can I... So there were scrolls on the table or something like that, right?
There's a few, yeah.
Can I try to get closer to the table and, like, look more in depth at the scrolls?
Bet you can. Bet you can.
Is there anything there?
Make a Arcana check.
Oh, an Arcana check. Okay.
You do notice, you notice there is references to teleportation written on the scroll, and what looks to be a small diagram of the pad that the construct is standing next to.
Ah, okay. Alright, Floppy takes the scroll and leaves.
Cool. After about a minute and a half or so of poking around, kind of getting a vibe, you fucking Smithy here is like, kind of a shame that they decided to take down your model. This is very fine craftsmanship. Those bastards at Red Sediment really are top of the line with this stuff, aren't they?
I believe I was discontinued due to a newer model.
Interesting. I wonder what that newer model is. Because this is still far more complex than a lot of the standard stock you see out in the streets. I wonder if you might have been... Because what I'm seeing here before me, kind of, if he was in a rolling chair, he'd kind of kick his, he kind of like pushes himself off and kind of move to the other side of the room, is that you're more of a death machine than you are a happy, friendly house construct. You're more built for war
I was
than...
designed for military use, correct?
Yes. You're quite the deadly one, too, but... It seems time and... I guess the prototype phase... You know, under the right hand, somebody who knew your original files and design documents, you could probably be quite the force. I wonder if they're trying to replicate the destructive power of dragons with you. And the rest of your line.
I wonder why they would need something so heavy duty.
Well, this is Red Sediment we're talking about. War is kind of their business. Although, if they decided to pass up the power of dragons, I wonder why. Having you exchanged out for a newer model seems a little presumptuous of them. I wonder if maybe they just couldn't get it to work. I don't know. I don't work for them. But I do work for me. And you have some very intricate machinery in there. Surprisingly, a lot more tech than Magitech, if you catch my drift. It's clever.
That's like me.
Sort of. I mean, what, he gives you a poke? You've got a frame, but you wouldn't be able to operate if you were inside an anti-Magitech field. Part of me wonders if Nova here might be able to, or if they just planned around a sort of low magic usage mode. That's what it's looking like to me.
Wow. You're
But
even more of a powerhouse than we thought.
whatever the case may be, it doesn't look like it's fully operational. But it could be. If you want, I could work with you, Nova. Potentially get some of your other features up and running. It would take a while, and I need to learn your specs. Or if you could somehow acquire the design documents for the SF-003, then we might be able to get somewhere. If you'll have me, of course. That is up to you.
I will admit your offer is intriguing. My memory was wiped as part of the deprecation process, and therefore I no longer have access to any of my previous files. And unfortunately, the wizard who revived me was not entirely savvy in the technological field. Though I would still be interested in your assistance if you still wish to offer it.
Yeah, I would absolutely love to. This is the kind of stuff that I love. Working with intricate, unique machinery like yours. It's why I make custom guns for a living. I like a good challenge, and what you're made out of, Nova, is quite a challenge. We'll kind of come to some agreement.
Your passion is indeed clear.
Thank you. I'll need to get some things together. You're made out of a special mithril blend that I don't have on hand. But if I can get it on hand, it should be a fairly easy feat to forge some new parts. Maybe figure out how some of your more complicated parts work.
You're not gonna break them, are you?
Of course not. That's not the idea. And even then, I'm not sure how much damage I could do. There are redundancies upon redundancies inside Nova. You could probably lose 60% of your body and still be somewhat operational. Especially trained as a wizard. Dangerous. But sturdy. I'll give you my number, and let's just pretend like he gives you all his number.
Okay.
I'll need to source some parts, but I could probably get to work on some improvements. It'll take some time and a good bit of money if you're willing to finance it. But it could work.
Do you know when your partner is coming back?
I don't.
Because if we're gonna work together, then maybe I'd be able to meet him.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Unfortunately, I'm not quite sure where he went. He tends to do this, though. He tends to just not say where he's going and just disappears.
Right. How long have you been friends with him?
I mean, we've been working together for at least 10 years at this point. I opened up a small weapon shop here, and he showed real good prowess with enchanting of them, and we kind of came to an agreement, and it's been working out pretty well ever since. We make a good team, me and Relbar.
Has this place ever come under fire from, like, the police or anything?
The city guard, they have nothing on me. I mean, sure, the various companies, specifically Lindosh Tech, Magitech, is not particularly a big fan of my operations merely because I'm cutting into their profit margins. But there's only so much they can do. Sending their little private military after us isn't going to help them, as causing a massacre in the streets isn't good for business. And our customers really do like our products. So we've been able to outlast a lot of the other smaller weapon shops.
And your friends never... There's nothing on your friend either? So you're both clean?
You know, you're asking a lot of questions. What is it that you say that you guys do? I don't think I ever asked.
We're just people.
Make a persuasion check.
Where is Orion? I need him right now.
I've been here the whole time.
You've been quiet.
Yeah.
Help.
I'm sorry.
Well, also, Don just dropped some food off.
Oh, okay. Well, help.
Okay, what are you trying to do here?
We're trying to not end up in a fight, predominantly.
Okay, but like...
I just
did you
finished
say
my
the
investigating of the other room.
Oh,
You know, you're
I was
asking a
gonna
lot of
say, like...
Are you accusing Relbar of something? Because if he's doing anything... What, illegal? Please. He's not killing people.
I think we're done here. I think. We'll contact you if we need anything else. Might come back for that gun, you know.
Sounds good. Thanks for coming by.
As we're leaving, just to make sure we're out of the vicinity of the shop, I might see if we can do some investigation on Relbar. Maybe see if we can find his like criminal record or something.
Yeah, Floppy has something to show you guys.
Yeah, I was also waiting until we left.
Interesting
to-
to...
Yeah.
I was waiting to see when Volp was going to release this information.
Yeah, I was waiting until we weren't around Lecter anymore because I didn't know whether we could trust Lecter. Now I'm thinking maybe we should show him. But I'll show you guys first. I don't want to make that decision on my own.
Yeah, so, I guess just tell them what you found down there.
Okay.
You were out of your shot.
So,
Yeah, we're out of earshot. We're all in the clear.
Mm-hmm.
so I went into Robar's room. It's kind of messy. And I found this.
Floppy pulls out a scroll with some stuff about teleportation on it and a picture of like a circular pad.
And this thing,
Floppy points at the picture.
was inside the room with a construct on it. And a combination block looking thing that had a bunch of colors on it.
Upon further inspection of the scroll, you do notice there is a small, like, side note poem written on it. Seems kind of hastily scrawled in after the fact.
What's the poem?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Colors like injuries painted on Dover. Body the canvas bruised and bloody all over. Clean as fresh parchment, strong as the trees. Sunlight so regal like kings and the queens. Follow the end with a hinge's best friend, and you and I shall be acquainted again.
I'm gonna need that in writing, man.
What the fuck does that mean?
I've
Yeah.
already forgotten the start of it.
Yeah, I'll write it down.
Thank you.
So,
Did you take anything?
What?
Did you take anything with you?
Oh yeah, the scroll that I'm showing you guys.
So, I I have a feeling that Smithy doesn't know that Relbar is doing this, and maybe we should loop him in. I don't know how we'll get into the room otherwise. The construct looked pretty mean too.
Mm.
Our mission was merely to find proof that this person exists. Perhaps we can spare Smithy the disappointment that may come with knowing that his partner is engaging in illegal activities.
Except if we hand this over, they might raid the shop.
They're already investigating. There is nothing to say that we were the ones to bring that upon them.
Our job is to bring the body. Or bring the person.
Actually,
no, they
what
only
was
said to
it?
bring proof.
Yeah, because I remember them saying 5,000 now if you can blah blah blah, and then 5,000 again if you can get us the person. So, what was the actual job? You reckon it was just to get proof?
Yeah.
The job was to figure out who was doing it, and then you get paid more if you could bring them back or have proof that they are dead.
Oh, right. I'm not sure I want to bring this guy in. I'm worried about what'll happen to him if we bring him in. Like, Lecter seems like a cool dude.
We should investigate a little more.
Yeah.
Spoken like a real detective.
It sounds like he's trying to be reunited with somebody or something. Based on this poem. I'm not that great with poems.
What does painted on Dover mean? What is Dover?
That is specifically in reference to the cliffs of Dover, which is just an allegory for a blank canvas.
Oh. Okay.
And it rhymed with over.
Fair enough. I just didn't know what Dover was, so.
Yeah. Aren't you British, though? Tangentially.
Australian is very different from British.
Rejected us.
Yeah.
Technically, you were criminals.
We were specifically not good enough for the British, so, you know.
So how are you going to start your investigations? Or what do you want to do?
Like injuries painted on. How many lines are there? 1, 2,
12.
12.
That is unimportant.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask how many buttons there were on the pad in the
8.
room. 8. Oh, okay.
The poem sounds to me as though someone was grievously injured and perhaps died.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
with a Hinge's best friend.
That just makes me think of Door.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should talk to Door?
Maybe we gotta bring Door to this construct.
Maybe. Let's just go and talk to Door.
You wanna go talk to Door?
First of all, can I call Gurmy?
Sure. Hello, sir. How goes the mission?
Good. Can you run a background check for me?
Of course. On who, sir?
Reball. Reball Ramirez.
Do it on Lecter too.
It's Relbar Romulus. Reball.
Like his last name Vulcan.
I'm looking for a reballing. One Relbar Romulus? Of course, sir. I'll call you back when I have findings.
Do a background check on Lecter Smith too.
Lecter Smith? Of course. Would anyone like a large mocha before I leave?
No, thank you.
That was a joke.
I'll take
Oh.
one.
Of course, sir. Goodbye. Boop. So you guys head in and start to talk to Door.
Door.
Sure. I gotta go wash up quick. I was eating
Okay.
wings.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yo, that's my favorite Young Link song. It's not. Fucking.
Door.
So you walk up, and I assume you say like, "Hello, Door," or something like that.
Hi, Door.
Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Brrr. See Smithy
How's your
behind
day?
that table. Yeah, you don't really talk much. Do you understand? Do you understand Door or?
Does Floppy understand Door?
No.
Okay.
No, you don't.
No.
You just like the. No, fair enough.
How was your day?
Right on. You hear the voice line again? That sounds like Smithy's.
Does it ever get lonely working as a Door?
Right on.
Floppy gives Door a hug.
You hear the chirping noise again?
Do you have any friends?
Just like our deals, we've got plenty. Sounds like an advertisement from like a radio.
Do you ever leave the doorway?
Hey, you see the doorway kind of morph back into a construct, and it just kind of nods at you. Kind of vaguely humanoid, but like with a blank face.
Oh, okay.
What do you do for fun?
You hear another voice line. I am Door. It's like spliced together from a few different voice clips.
Right.
So that's all you do? You never do anything else?
You hear Smithy behind you. You know, I've been asking the same thing. Door seems pretty happy just kind of hanging out as a doorway.
Huh.
Does enjoy a mean cup of tea, though. Doesn't drink it, it just
Really?
likes holding it and smelling it. Yeah.
What kind of tea?
I've got an oolong in the back.
Can I smell it? I can't drink either.
Knock yourself out.
Whoopi goes and smells the oolong. I actually don't know what it smells like IRL, so I have no idea what his reaction would be.
Am I able to... I don't know. I'm suspicious of Door's, like, short answers.
Door plays back sound files recorded from other people.
Yeah. I'm almost wondering if he's, like, got, like, a conscious voice. You know?
Yeah.
And maybe he's, like, not able to use his voice because he saw something. Or is, like, I don't know. My thought.
You think the door is traumatized?
That or someone's, like, preventing him from using his voice.
Yeah.
Whoopi comes back from the oolong.
So
What does oolong smell like?
no fucking idea. So you didn't smell it per se, but as like you could kind of feel the steam hit your body. And there was a weird, like a slight sensation from that. Not necessarily a smell, but like something different from just normally having tea over you because you were focusing on trying to smell it. And something kind of happened. A small spark of something.
Interesting.
That was awesome. I can see why you like that door.
Does a chirping noise again?
I was wondering, why can't you speak?
Smithy kind of pops up, or pipes up from behind you. You know, I've always kind of wondered that myself. I found Dora at an old construct repair place. About, is it 7, 8 years ago now? Door trips up. 8. Yeah, 8. Like this before too. It's a bit weird,
Huh.
but it's very charming.
Is he the only construct you got from that place?
Yeah.
Were all the constructs broken like this?
Can you give us the, like, where this shop is by chance?
Unfortunately,
I
I think
kinda
the shop closed down shortly after. It was a sale because they were shutting down, and Door was one of the last ones. To be fair, I don't think anyone realized it was a construct. He was in his door mode, but
Oh, okay.
kind of took a liking to me, I guess, and showed itself. And Door kind of chirps. It's a charming little thing.
Does he like Robar as much as he likes you, or are you his favorite?
Well, I
Did he say the name of that store by chance?
no. I mean, Relbar certainly liked Door, and Door liked Relbar, but they just didn't interact as much because usually I'm the one out here selling to the customers.
Oh, okay.
They definitely enjoyed each other.
So what does Robar do in this partnership anyway? Because it looks like you make all of the weapons and you manage the shop and stuff.
I mean, to be fair, he does occasionally run the front here. It's just this was my store to begin with, so I still kind of feel a strong connection to it operationally. The Railbar kind of took over more of the back-end stuff a lot of the enchantment stuff. He's been working with deals to do some shipments to other places around the Mithril Coast. He also makes sure everything's still operational. Despite being more of a sort of an eccentric mage, he is always experimenting with stuff, but he had a good technical head on him.
You keep using past tense for him.
That's an accident.
Think he's not gonna? Oh, okay.
That is an accident.
Okay. Is that a DM accident or a character accident? DM, okay.
That is a DM fucky wucky. Yeah. But he tends to do more of the back end stuff. And
It
he's
must
pretty
be
good with
hard
numbers.
running. It must be hard running the shop with just you and, well, when Relbar is here, him.
True.
Is there anybody else that helps out?
Not particularly, no. But we do got pretty good overhead just because, I mean, you've seen the cost of some of these weapons. It's very pricey, but, I mean, they are worth it, and people do like our shop. They like our weapons. They're top of the line. Not to mention, we're not open every day of the week. Dear Lord, no. We're open
When are you open?
3 to 4 days a week. It can change a bit depending on what's going on, but I mean, I need enough time to rest and work on new designs. I'm always tinkering down there. Relbar's always tinkering. There's a lot going on. A lot going on.
Have you ever tried to upgrade Door?
I already have. A few times, actually. Door is a lot more powerful and a lot more seamlessly built into the building because of me. I mean, I already kind of mentioned it. I had to do some tweaks to his design so they could fit around the doorway we have here.
Has Relbar ever taken Door into his workshop to work on him?
He's done a few things, yeah. Specifically, I believe there's some kind of sort of anti-detection ward or whatever kind of ingrained inside of it to make it harder for people to detect Door.
Well, that sounds useful.
Being undetected is definitely useful for a secret security bot. That is for sure. You know, you guys are asking a lot of questions about Relbar. What do you guys do for a living?
I'm a hunter.
You're a hunter.
Mm-hmm.
What do you hunt?
You know, various game.
Make a deception check.
Please start. Oh my god.
It
Yeah.
was so close to 19. It was so close.
We're doing so much better with this guy than the other ones.
I just have to keep my mouth shut, I guess.
Oh, but it
That's
happens
partially
to
the
me
reason why I wasn't
too.
talking.
Oh, but it happens to me too, so that doesn't even...
You know, if I had to... Look, if we're gonna work together, I do ask for just a little bit of honesty. I can tell you've got an aura about you. The setup, the questions. You with the guard or some kind of private investigators or something?
Should we tell him everything?
What?
Floppy kind of whispers to Lan.
What? What?
Are you guys investigating
I mean-
Relbar for something?
We're searching for someone. Specifically, anyone who's dabbling with forbidden magic.
Forbidden magic.
Should we show him?
Show me what?
Does he even know?
Sorry, what did you say?
Oh, I was just... Do you think he would already know, or...
I don't think he knows anything. He seems pretty trustworthy to me.
Can Floppy do an insight check after saying that? To see if he is actually trustworthy?
Go for it. Waiting for another nat one. Let's go.
Please no. How did you?
Rigged. Rigged. The game is rigged.
Holy shit. Oh my god, that is really funny.
No.
I mean, he feels trustworthy, but it's hard to glean.
Oh, damn it.
I guess let's show him.
Okay, Floppy pulls out the scroll that he took from Relbar's room and shows Smithy, but does not let go of it.
I'll take a look at it. Hang on. What did you get one of Relbar's? Looks like one of his research notes. Teleportation. The fuck?
Yeah. Do you know anything about this poem?
Floppy points at the scroll poem.
I don't. Relbar was never really a wordsmith. He was never really saw him write poetry. He was very utilitarian in that regard. Everything had a purpose. Well, if he's performing... Let me guess. You were sent by what? Red Sediment? One of the Lindosh boys hire you to take out my
No,
partner?
neither of them. We were sent by...
Fuck, who were we sent by?
The Rockefeller Securities.
Oh, right, yeah.
Rockefeller Securities.
Fuck. They're all part of the same old group. Big old fucking council. So this is how they take us down? Look. I like you guys.
I like you too. I don't want anything bad to happen to Relbar. But if he's dealing with something this dangerous, then somebody has got to catch him eventually.
It's our job to bring in if he is the person behind this. We
Suppose
can't
we can go
stand
in.
by.
Suppose we'll go investigate his study and see if this is for real. Come on. We'll head down. So he brings you back through the
Floppy Floppy hugs door for one last time before they leave.
door. We're closed for a little bit. Door closes the door.
Whoa.
I love doors so much.
Love is a robot door.
Nice.
Nice, yeah.
That was clean. Do you do improv? My god. You should try it. Goddamn. Yeah, so He leads you down, and he leads you into a small workspace. It's got some tables, got some various magic-y things, some weapons, some charts and diagrams, a cauldron in the corner. But on the other end of the room is a small circular pad with a construct standing nearby it. As he goes down there, Smithy sort of does a small clap and some lights turn on. And now the construct awakes. He's like, Sentry, have you seen, Sentry, have you heard from Relbar recently? Do you know where he might be? I'm sorry, sir. I cannot disclose this information. Oh, God. Look, we're here to help him. We think something might be happening to him. We need... He sees the machine from the diagram. Sentries stand down. And the construct turns off. Alright. I'm gonna investigate the rest of this room. I'll leave you three to figure out this machine here. If I had to guess, our little poem here might have something to do with the combination.
That's what I was thinking, but I'm terrible at this stuff.
Yeah, so before you stands a sort of console of sorts with 8 different buttons. They're not in this order per se, but there's a red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, white, and black. So it's just basic rainbow colors, white and black. 8 total colors.
Okay, so the painting is the order of colors.
You said white and black?
White and black, yeah.
Colors like injuries. Black and blue? There's multiple lines that could be white. Strongest the trees is green. Sunlight. Yellow. Kings and queens purple.
So...
Bruised and bloody red.
But I think for bruised and bloody, it could also be black and blue. I don't...
Yeah. But then what are colors like injuries?
Okay, I think the first one is white because of the colors like injuries painted on Dover.
But then there's
Like-
clean as fresh parchment. Wouldn't that be white?
Oh god, yeah.
And what's body the canvas?
I think the first 2 lines are just, like introducing the concept that this is, you know, a color key.
Oh, okay.
And then the 3rd line is to sort of make sense of the next line without it, you know, sounding like nonsense, which then would be either blue or black, or both,
But the last
and
3
red.
lines the last 3 lines, 4 lines, don't have anything to do with colors.
Yeah, so the middle section, I think, is where the colors actually come in.
I think
It's just
purple would
bruised-
definitely be regal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Purple is kings and queens. Sunlight is yellow. Trees are green.
and parchment white. And
And
then it's
then
just
bruised and-
whether...
I was almost thinking kings and queens could also be like white and black, like as in chess.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Although bruised and bloody could be, because the phrase is like black and blue, so it could be black, blue, red, white, green, yellow, purple.
You said
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Is that all
black,
the colors?
blue. You said white as the third?
It's black, black, blue, red, white, green, yellow, purple.
Sorry, say that one more time.
We're missing a color. Um, black, blue, red, white, green, yellow, purple.
White. You said, did you say blue?
Yeah.
Sorry,
That's the second one.
I'm trying to order these and I have them like typed out all differently than the way you're ordering them.
Oh.
Black, blue, white,
No.
red.
Black, blue, red.
Wait, black, blue, red?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then white?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Green?
Yep.
Yep.
That leave...
Yellow and then purple.
Oh, the last one is orange.
The last
Yeah.
one is orange, yeah. So where does
Door
orange
hinge.
come?
Door hinge. The only rhyme,
That's...
the only rhyming word with door hinge is orange.
Maybe. Maybe
Yeah,
that is what it is.
That is it.
I
Fucking-
thought what it was saying was follow the end with the hinge's best friend is saying that the only people that could use the pad are people that Door considers to be friends. So Relbar or Lecter. And then and you and I shall be acquainted again. It's a poem left for Lecter, I think. So Relbar is asking Lecter to use the pad. I think that's what the end means. That's what I'm reading anyway. But then I don't know where orange comes in, so the door hinge is the best thing we've got for orange.
Well,
Did
I mean,
we say where
it's
yellow was?
very rare for like combination locks to use all of the options. You know, like typically you'll have like a
Unless it's a
4-number key
pattern
when
lock.
it's
Would you like to input a combination?
The problem with inputting a combination is that we don't know what will happen if it's wrong.
I guess you'll have to find out.
So we have to be pretty confident with what we've got. Are we confident with what we've got?
I would think so.
Yeah. So I guess, yeah, let's do that then.
So black, blue, red, white, green, yellow, purple, orange.
And as you press the final color, the circle starts to spin up, and a light starts to appear in it. And because you're standing on it, because you have to stand on it, in order to use it, all of you get teleported.
Oh, damn it.
Hey, it worked!
Y'all solved that very cleanly. Very, very cleanly.
Thank you, thank you.
For the record, Door did not exist when I wrote the poem. Door existed quite literally when you walked in, and I called him out.
Oh, okay. So
So Orion's
muddied the waters.
Yeah, that's why Orion's fucking door hinge. That was correct. That is what that meant.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Well done. Well done.
I was very clean.
Well done.
Very clean. But it also wasn't like an instant solve. Like you had to think about it. You know.
Yeah,
fucking...
no, that was a good puzzle, and it encouraged teamwork.
It did.
That's probably been my favorite thing in any CenD&D campaign.
Even the murder mysteries?
Let's say something. There's... the murder mysteries were pretty fun, but no, I think I enjoyed this better. This was fun.
I'm glad. Yeah, because once Orion was like, door hinge, I was like, you got it. I was like trying to...
I loved it.
I was trying so hard, I had the urge to like laugh with you. It was like, yep.
Yep. I saw your mic light up a little bit. I was like, okay.
You're like,
It does sound like something you do, so I'm not surprised, but that's amazing. It is not something I would have come up. I would have thought
It just
of.
so happens that we came up with a character called Door.
Yeah.
Like that was
God,
not
I love Door.
And like
I'm so glad you came
the
up
astute
with Door.
observation that the first 3 lines were just setting it up. That was correct. That.
Yeah, congrats, Nova.
And then the phrase black and blue and red because it's bruised and bloody. Parchment white, trees green, sunlight yellow, kings and queens purple.
Yeah. Love it. Anyway, where did we get teleported to?
So, you end up in the teleporter. You get teleported into a room. Kind of sort of brightly lit. And you hear a guy kind of yell across from the other end of the room. Hey, hang on a second. Who are you? What are you doing in my laboratory? What are you here for? Who sent you? Answer yourself now.
My name is Floppy.
Charmed. What are you doing in my shop?
Are you Relbar Romulus?
That depends. Who's asking?
Your
Floppy.
shop.
This is my lab.
Lab? You got a perfectly good one on the other side of this teleport.
I'm aware. But I will not be held down by the standards of a society who are too foolish to realize what they're missing out on. Don't think I don't know why they're doing these things. Outlawing various magics. The Arcane University is a bunch of fools. And if you're here to do their dirty work, I assure you, you will be met with nothing but swift retribution.
I feel like Lecter should be here.
Leave Smithy out of this.
But he deserves to know what his friend is doing.
I prefer to keep him out of it so that he doesn't get dragged down in case this all ends poorly. Which I think it might be. You were sent by somebody. Tell me who.
I don't know if we should tell you anything yet. You still owe us a lot of answers.
Answers what? Yes, I've been dabbling in teleportation. So?
But why make a business out of it?
I'm not making a business out of it.
What are you doing with it? Why do you feel the need for it?
Because I've seen things and I know things. They're trying to keep this down. They don't want us to have this kind of power. I'm not sure if they're scared of us. Or they're trying to monopolize transportation. Or what. But teleportation
Wait,
is not...
does that mean that they use teleportation?
I don't know. I don't know what they may or may not be using. far as the world is concerned, they're not. But they tell us it's dangerous. And yet, I seem just fine. You all seem quite fine, don't you?
How many times have you used it?
Enough to draw attention, I suppose.
It's not for your own safety. It's for the safety of everyone else that lives in the town. Do you know what could happen if this technology got into the hands of the wrong person?
Who is the wrong person? Tell me who you think the wrong person would be.
Someone using it to harm others?
And is that any different from the weapons of war you currently stand beside? A child can go in and find any number of constructs and firearms and be just fine. But teleportation is where we draw the line?
You're literally tearing a hole in space-time.
I'm not. I'm using the weave.
So that doesn't tear a hole in space-time?
No, of course it doesn't. At least I don't think it does. All of my testing would show that it does not harm the reality. The Arcane University spent many days warning us against such forbidden magics for the damage they will cause. Necromancy, scrying, teleportation. But I cracked the code. And as far as I'm aware, there is no danger here. But maybe I was wrong. You know, I think there might be a danger here. Who hired you? Indulge me.
Rockeller.
Rockeller. Figures. So Rockeller, what? The private military branch has sent you to protect the interests of the transportation giant, their trains and their aircraft and their personal walkers. It's not enough for them. They want more?
It's not like they would tell us if that's what they were doing.
No, of course not. You're just the grunt work. But if they knew... You know the thing that concerns me the most? It's how they figured it out. That means one of a few things. Either they are very lucky with their guesses, or they know what happens with the weave. Maybe they've got the ears of a god with them, and can hear when somebody's doing something illegal to them.
You think they're watching us all through the weave?
I don't know. But if they're able to tell that someone was doing teleportation in such a small region on the outskirts of Baymouth, and you managed to track me down and solve my riddle, then clearly I did not foresee this.
Well, to be fair, we are really good at our job.
Could always just turn yourself in, too, like...
I can't do that. I've got too much work here.
But
you
what if
seem-
they end up raiding the shop? What will happen to Dora Lecter?
You're putting your business partner at risk by doing that.
If he is
How long did it
caught
take you to find me?
a
Did they give
day-
you any... Did they know specifically where in Dunhamlet? Did they have a specific coordinate?
No.
No, they had no idea where.
But, they had
But
the
if it only
general
took
region.
us a day, and they know that it's in Dunhamlet, they don't need us to find you. If we turn them down and say we couldn't find you, they'll find you with somebody else, and then that'll put Dor and Lecter at risk.
Let me make a proposition for you. You seem like smart people. Maybe a little misguided, but intelligent. Go back and destroy the teleporter from the other side. And tell them...
Then you'll be trapped here, won't you? Is there a way out other than the teleporter?
I built the teleporter. I'll be fine.
Sorry. No can do.
I fear they already know I'm out here, though. We're
We'd be
far to the
tampering
north.
with evidence.
What are you, part of the city guard? Or private investigator?
I don't know.
You've done well to track
We're
me
just-
down. But do you really want to bring me in? Is that what is important to you?
This hole in
I
my
don't
pocket
think-
says I do.
I don't think he is a bad person. I don't think he deserves to be brought in, and what if he is right about the conspiracy?
There is potentially a solution. We were requested to bring either the living person or proof of their death. If you cease your experiments with illegal magics and provide a fabrication of proof of your death, we can not only clear you, but also get our own, complete our own quest.
Yeah.
That's
That
a
you did.
really good idea.
Might just work. I'll stop the experiments for now. I don't really want to throw all my friends under the bus for this, but do understand that if even the slightest whiff of something from them that I can delve into, I don't trust anyone with ties to the big companies. They always seem to know things, and they always seem to be omnipresent. I'll be keeping my eye out.
We were just hired by them, but as a construct, I don't like the idea of being watched by somebody. If you have a way to investigate that without triggering any alarms, maybe you could refocus your studies on that instead.
Suppose, that's fair. Very well. We'll head back. We'll destroy the teleporters. I'll need some time to pack all my things. We're in a secret underground bunker far to the north of Baymouth. But I fear they already know teleportation has happened here.
Once we've given them proof of your death, though, you're gonna have to disappear. Do you have a way of doing that?
I've got a few things. Very well. He spends a couple minutes picking up some loose papers and diagrams, putting them in a bag of holding.
Woo, bag of holding!
Ooh, bag of holding that's bigger than normal.
Oh, I could really use a bag of holding right now.
I don't know where Floppy keeps stuff when he's holding stuff. Freaking hammer space.
Yeah, basically. After picking up some stuff, he's like, "All right, we'll head back. Come now." I suppose the story will have to be that you killed me after teleporting across and came back, destroying the portals. Not quite sure
We
of
could
how
say
they
that
work.
you put up a fight. What about Smithy?
You don't need to tell them about him. You
But
need not have details.
what should he know about all of this?
I'll tell him myself.
Okay.
Let's go. Whoomp, and you get teleported back. Smithy's there. Ha! Relbar. What the fuck? Now, Smithy, I know it looks bad. Let me explain. And they start talking. Oh, by the way, here is a proof of my death. And he protrudes a sort of slightly shriveled up finger from a compartment in one of his desks.
You just had that on hand? Or, I guess, not on hand?
Look, the experiments that I do down here are unimportant. Let's just say I dabbled in some cloning and necromancy. They didn't go anywhere.
Oh my god.
So this is real
This
bona fide
man.
me.
This man! He did all the
You think this-
forbidden.
Do you think this will be enough to convince them?
Hope so. I can get you the whole hand if you want, but it's gross.
Does it share your DNA if they test it?
What is DNA?
DNA doesn't exist in this world?
No.
Don't they have any way to test genetics? I feel like they would be able to test...
They don't even
If
know
it
who the
matched.
perpetrator is. What would they test genetics against?
That's true. That's fair.
What are genetics?
A whole head would probably be better than a finger. Like,
There we-
if somebody presented me a finger and were like, yeah, this is proof that they died, I would be like, but if they gave me a whole head, I'd be like, yeah, I mean, you'd be pretty barbaric to just chop the guy's hand off. So, maybe we should get the whole hand.
Pulls out a whole hand
Yeah,
for
I
you.
mean, somebody could easily chop their own finger off.
Can you do
Yeah.
like one half of your body?
Do you have a head? Did you manage to clone your head? We could just take the head.
Hear me
A
out.
heart.
Hear me out. The top half of your body, and we'll say your portal that you were teleporting through closed in on you halfway.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize we were remaking the Divide, a book series that I know damn well none of you know.
I think the hand is probably good enough.
The head is probably good enough.
You
Although
don't want a head
reenacting
because
Snow
then that'll
White
provide
with a
that-
heart.
We don't want a head because that'd provide identification. So
Oh,
if somebody
true.
recognizes him in the future, then, you know, our conspiracy will come to light.
Lower half.
That's true.
Nobody will recognize the penis. Let's hope
We
those are
take
Okay.
his
foot
hand
fetishists.
and married.
And then
Okay,
we
so
take it
yeah,
literally.
We got
We
through
take
this whole
the-
situation without killing anyone. Crazy.
Yeah, I love it. And we have some new allies.
Allies game. Battle experience,
Let's
not
go.
so much.
We might even be able to reactivate some weird dormant stuff inside a Nova, which sounds like fun.
Yeah.
True.
And we get away with 10,000 M's. Let's go.
By the way,
Well,
before you
provided
go,
they buy our story.
you might find more use for this than I will. He gives Lan a magic ring.
What's so
Ew.
magic about it?
Well, you
What's
could
it
do
do?
could do an Arcana check if you want.
I'm not good at that.
Can you just tell us what it does?
Maybe you should have gotten Nova to do the Arcana check.
Oh yeah, you would have gotten it.
It's my
What is deal?
check your inventory. Oh, why is it listed as a weapon?
Ring of knowledge. Ah, that gives +1 to investigation and perception checks.
Ooh.
Oh God, why is it a
Nice.
weapon? It's not a weapon. It's not a weapon. Oh God.
You throw your ring at the enemy.
That
It
would
does
give me
1 damage.
that'd give me a +4 to investigation and a +5 to perception.
Wow. It doesn't do anything for insight though, so that's a shame.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Wow.
How many
My
people
insight's
seeing
already
this?
a +4.
It's in his inventory.
The character sheet.
How do I access somebody else's character sheet?
Oh, you can't.
Oh.
Can you access
So-
it, Volp?
No, I'm just looking at my own figures and remarking on what Orion is saying.
Nice.
Ring
Oh,
of
okay, because it sounds like
knowledge.
you can see.
Oh yeah, no. I'm just imagining.
I'll add the
Fair
effects to it later. Yeah. So you guys head out.
Yes.
Cool. So the
Take care of yourself, Ralbar.
don't worry, I'll be
Before-
fine. Person whose name I never learned.
Before we
Didn't I introduce myself as Bob? I
you
did. I introduced myself. So yeah.
You're the only one who did. My bad. What are you saying,
Yeah.
Ryan?
What?
What did you say?
Oh, I was just gonna try and find the tavern in Wallside that the dudes like to hang out at.
Yeah, it's gonna be about an hour walk. Walking through the streets.
the Mind Spear.
Make a perception check.
Who?
Hold on.
Lan.
Right.
Oh, we perceiving.
After you're
Let's
down
go.
like 5 or 6 blocks, you notice a couple of fairly well equipped constructs kind of looking around. They look a little out of place. Not your usual seeings on these roads.
Are we still in Dun Hamlet?
You're still in Dunhamlet, yeah. You're like 5 or 6 blocks away.
Oh, I see. Are they saying anything?
No.
Just walking?
Kind of walking, looking around a little bit.
I would just like
I'm not
to
sure
observe.
what to do with this information.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
Are they causing a ruckus?
No.
Should we investigate or
Are
do
they
like an
watching us?
insight check or something?
They're not watching you.
Are they focused on something?
It's hard to tell.
Okay. We venture forth.
Venture forth. Cool, yeah. After walking for a bit, you get to the tavern where the people from Rock Eller Security is hanging out. They see you. They're kind of like sitting around a little table with some drinks. I'm like, Ah, Lan. You already figure it out, or didn't expect you to be back so soon? We were just there this morning.
Yeah, we found his whereabouts.
Really? Who was the culprit?
Wait, are we giving them his name?
Oh shit, I don't think we discussed that. I have no idea if we're giving them his name. I did warn him he had to disappear, so maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, I'll give him the name.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Relmus.
Relbal Remus. Interesting. It sounded a little slurred, are you?
It's a hard word to pronounce.
Interesting.
A lot of R's.
A lot of R's. What happened to him? I'm assuming he died, as he's not with you right now.
Yeah, he had a group of constructs ambush us from one side of the building. We infiltrated successfully. Took him out.
We gave them the hand as proof of his death.
Make a deception check with advantage.
God. What? With advantage?
Wow. Wow.
With
what
advantage.
was the alternative? that is
These
that
dice
is
are
very
fucking me.
unfortunate.
Fwappy,
What?
roll your own deception check, but not with advantage, since you're kind of helping tell the story. Cut his hand off. I mean, shit, I would have settled for like a finger or something, but I gotta say, I appreciate the you've got a sense of brutality amongst you about you. It's a sort of cold-hearted demeanor you've got there.
Yeah, you know, I feel that.
Well, you know what they say, win some, lose most, and our friend here lost pretty bad and was ice cold. She is a bad thing. That she is. That's a real cursed flow technique.
Okay. Moving on.
Oh god.
Very well. But we got word that there was some more teleportation being detected in the area. Would you happen to know anything about that?
Sorry.
We caught him right after he teleported, so you probably just detected that.
Understandable. And so you can assure that there will be no more teleportation going on here? Just for everyone's sake?
Yes, we made sure.
Wonderful. We will be sticking around to monitor the situation, just in case there's some follow-up, but... well, the hand... give him the money, Ed. Ed pulls out another card. Gives you another 5,000 M's.
Let's go.
Okay.
Some good work there. We'll be sure to recommend you to anybody who might need a good private eye in the future. That was clean work. Clean work.
Thank you.
Woo.
So what portion of the stuff are you gonna give us?
Yeah, how much are you gonna pay your employees there, Lan?
Yeah.
From the... Oh, wait a second. Did you call yourself that from the fucking Battle Network games?
Now you notice.
What?
Wait, you're
So
talking Mega Man?
Yeah. He named himself... I just realized that.
I didn't
What?
even think of that.
What?
I know Orion's a big fan of the Mega Man Battle Network games. I quite
I'm
like
so
him myself. Orion named himself
What?
after the main character from Mega Man Battle Network 1 through 6.
Oh. Okay.
Much like you named yourself after yourself twice.
Right.
I mean, that's slightly more normal, though.
Yeah.
Are you saying my character's name isn't normal?
No, it
No,
is.
it's not normal, but it's also cool because, I mean, I haven't played the games, but I did watch the anime that's based around it, at least the part that was in English. So,
Hell yeah.
you know, I
Ooh.
enjoy some of that.
It's pretty fun games.
Yeah, wow.
So we
I
got shmoney now.
would like them. We do got shmoney.
Let's
Hey, yo, you got some
go.
shmoney? Yo, shit. Shmoney.
Yeah, we got that shmoney.
Get shmoney. Can we go round up some alley thugs?
I'm sorry.
Just finish off the day with, you know, a little
Good
bit of
beat down.
casual.
You want to kill something, huh?
Is there
I'm
like a
joking.
gun range or something? The trigger happy here can go in.
Now, since I am a part of the wealthy elite, it's my job to kill people indiscriminately. It's, quite frankly, I'm being a bad rich person if I'm not causing death and destruction everywhere I go. You know?
I would like to go back to rearmaments though. And I'd like to pick up that sniper
Cool.
3000.
On your way back, you get mugged by a bunch of thugs.
Fucker.
Nah. But roll a perception check.
With cheese, Squidward. With cheese.
With cheese, Mr. Squidward. With cheese. You notice there's a bunch of thugs ready to fucking mug you up.
Wait, what are they doing?
About to mug you.
Oh, I thought you said they were about to mug a hobo.
Why would you... What? I can
That's
stab you
great.
like, hey there, you think you could bum an M for a couple down on their luck people? You know, we're trying to Sigma male grind set hustle in this kind of world, you know.
You know, I feel you, fam, and I'm totally picking up your vibes.
So you can bump a few M's for me? Is that what you're saying?
Only if you can give me a celebrity impression.
Yeah. Who you want?
Your best one.
All right. Nothing ever bad happens to the Kennedys. Wah! How about that one?
Who's Kennedy?
Oh, I got one you'll really like. Hey everybody, I'm Nomi from the hit children's book Shades of Gnome.
Oh. I know that one. It's totally age appropriate.
Yeah. There was quite literally no smut.
I tossed him 20 M's.
Virtual dollars.
There you go.
Oh, you are a saint of our community, and
Don't
I guess
worry,
I will.
Venmo'd you.
I will no longer rob you.
We are on a roll of peacefully disarming our opponents.
Although,
surprisingly,
if you would be up for it, you're more than free to donate a little bit more to the cause, you know what I'm saying?
A little bit more?
A little bit more to the cause, you know, I got this kid. Yeah, and another one in the back. Yeah, he's got this kid. Shut up, Reggie. Yeah, I got this kid. He's pretty sick, you know what I'm saying? He's pretty ill.
Awful. Have you
Needs
sent
I
him to
can
the
give
doctor?
you some money. I
Needs
can
an-
give you some money.
Oh, I couldn't possibly, unless of course you would all like to donate some money to the cause. Of course, I mean,
I'll give you 403 M's.
Well, we got us Mr. Moneybags over here, ain't that right, gentlemen?
that is incredibly threatening for a bunch of PNGs.
Oh my god.
It really is.
We're gonna get mugged. Well, gentlemen.
I have given him 403 M's. What more does he want?
You know, I'm so glad you gave me that, but that 404th was really what I was looking for, because that's just how much these bills cost, you know what I'm saying? You know?
You mean you don't even have... You have the 20 M's from my friend.
Yeah, well, that's gonna be for cocaine. This money's for my kid. My sick kid. Can you believe they're laughing at us? I've got a sick kid and a cocaine addiction, and they're laughing at us. The big guy's like, I can't believe they're laughing at you.
It really is a illness.
Whoopi pulls out his gun and points it at the guy.
Whoa,
I really
I
hope
ain't.
you didn't lie about your kid to get M's.
Hey, well, I never lie about my kid. I inflammation, man. I'm just saying. That's a fancy looking. He runs up and punts you. Make a dexterity check. Saving throw. Excuse me.
God, why? Why does everybody punt me just because I'm small?
Yeah, exactly. You're puntable.
Wait, is it a saving throw? Dexterity
it's a saving throw. Yeah. Goes to kick you, and you get like thrown back like a couple feet. Wow. But it's nothing super ridiculous. You're just like hit against the wall or something. It's like, dang it, I thought that would have gone farther. All right, men, mugging mode. Roll for initiative. You really tried. You really tried.
You too.
We just didn't have a good combat scene.
Fuck.
Just to end off the stream with combat.
Things were a bit too peaceful. You made friends with a door. That's pretty good. All right, who's ready to start combat?
Are we aiming to knock out or kill?
They're thugs. I don't think we care.
I don't really want to kill anybody in this campaign unless they are, like, actually evil.
Oh my god.
We could just knock them out and turn them into the guards.
I know what these weapons do. Since I have been playing with a cleric in my Baldur's Gate 3 video game. Alright, so this man is going to point his hands straight at Fwappy and unleash a level 2 guiding bolt right to your fucking head. And it rolls a...
Jesus!
Oh, I should not have
Oh,
that
that's
public.
the attack roll, okay.
I should not have that public. You didn't need to see that. Well, it hit. That's all that matters. Oh, dear Lord.
What's happening?
Okay, so you've been smacked in the face by a guiding bolt of brightness.
Oh my
Nova, your turn.
motherfucker.
Okay.
We're gonna die.
We are not in a great position.
Earth.
Can I not just do I have to go around these people if I want to move? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
If you were to move outside of their range, though, one of them would get an opportunity attack on you.
Yep.
What does that mean?
Means they'll attack
Like if you get out of their range, like a 5 feet square,
you.
they can attack you since you're like
it's
turning
called
your back.
It's called an opportunity attack. If you try to run away, they have a chance to hit you.
Okay.
You can disengage, but yeah. I would use an action, so.
Yeah. I can't. Oh, the game is paused. I
Oh
can't
wait,
do
did
anything.
the
Can't move.
Oh, my bad.
did the first guy only do one thing?
Oh yeah, oh fuck, I forgot. We're on a different system. We're on a 3-action system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, he probably would have killed you though, so be glad.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're sticking with it. We're not rolling back.
Yeah, no, we're not rolling back.
Okay. Can I just move over here? I can. Alright.
Yeah, so you will be hit twice. Oh dear Lord, I just realized how much health.
Why are
some of
you
these guys have.
facing us up against people that are so strong compared to us?
Because I'm an idiot. Besides, there's
that's an
such thing as a
explanation.
Deus Ex Machina. I just wanted you guys to have a little bit of combat, okay? Like,
Yeah, but I don't want to die because of like a throwaway combat scene at the end of a good session.
no, okay. Floppy. No, wait, no. What are you doing, Nova?
Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't I supposed to get hit or something?
You
Did
got
I
hit.
get hit?
You
I
got
did
hit.
get hit. Okay. I got hit. Okay.
Would you rather we
Um,
not have the combat session? I can do that.
I mean, it feels kind of shoehorned, but we're here now, so.
Oh God! And suddenly, from the distance, a large parade of people start walking in, and disperses, and it gives you all the opportunity to run away from this bullshit combat encounter and sneak away. Woo 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 woo.
Wait, is that what everybody wanted? I didn't care really either way.
I would have died.
I mean, that's what I was indicating.
I saw one hit
Okay.
was like 13. I have 15 points. I would
Right. Yeah.
dropped.
We really need
Yeah, I've
more
got, like, 16.
balanced combat. Please
I hope
make
you
the next
understand.
combat scene more balanced.
That was just I just threw things out there. It was a joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, then, that makes sense with how it ended.
Yeah. It was not a,
Yeah.
I was just like shoehorning some fucking combat for no reason because I could.
I did actually
'cause-
lose money though. Sad.
Oh yeah, you did.
That's okay. Yeah.
That is really funny. Yeah, so
But
where are you
that's
guys going?
okay.
You guys are going back to
So,
Yeah,
I
back
can't
to the
remember.
armament
Rearmaments?
place.
Oh yeah.
Rearmaments, that's it.
Cool. Yeah, so you guys make your way back there. And you walk in. It's like, hey, you guys are back soon. It's fucking
I'd like
Smithy.
that one.
the big long gun.
Yeah.
You strike me like the type to be a fan of the rifle. A nice sturdy rod in your hand to fire from.
Hey, yo. Pause. Take a step back.
Wait, do we suddenly start playing Baldur's Gate 3?
Well, first, before I make any purchases today, can you give me like the some of the details, like grab the gun?
Of course, it's a long custom-made gun. It deals.
This is the how much range?
It's got 300 feet. It's gonna be 2.5 thousand M's. Custom made. It's got a firm 1d12 attack damage plus modifier. Ooh.
Oh. Oh wait.
Oh, wait!
Well, hot diggity damn.
Um.
It's also just magical enough to qualify as magical damage against. So it doesn't add any damage, but if you fire against something that says it's resistant to non-magic damage, it does full damage.
Ooh. Nice. What does it like look like? Anything specific?
It's kind of got a nice long sort of. It looks like a rifle, but it's kind of stylized. It's got some. It's got a little line carved into the handle. And it's got a little magazine of 6 bullets you can hold at once.
Okay. Hard that. Now let me do some calculation.
I like to nickname this little baby the Longfellow, because it is quite a long fellow.
I like that name.
It's a nice name.
And you know, for you, Lan, I might even be able to go a little cheaper.
Oh, like hot cheap. I already took the money out.
I could probably drop it down to 2,000. Sound good?
Yeah, that works.
So you can give yourself 500 back.
Oh. Also, genuine question.
Genuine answer.
Should we just go back to the one action per turn combat style? And have reload be a bonus action? Because I don't know how I feel about the 3 action per turn thing.
Yeah, it does, especially with how difficult it seems to be to balance the combat. That might be...
Combat balance as an argument doesn't make sense at the moment just because we haven't had much, and that was a poorly I didn't even know the levels that I was throwing in there. That was more me. But we have been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3, so we kind of have a better idea of that combat system, which is just standard D&D combat. I'll look into it. If that's what we would prefer to do, we can.
I don't know. It's just because, like, since we're using the, like, D&D, like, rule set already, like, with character creation and stuff, and also not to mention that if someone were to attack my character 3 times in a row, or, like, any of us, it could down us in one hit with just even, like, a low challenge rating enemy.
You are correct. All right, for the time being, we'll switch back. Standard D&D rules.
So that means one movement, one action, one bonus action, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, so
know,
moving
maybe-
doesn't count as an action anymore?
Nope.
Nah.
Okay. And what is a bonus action compared to an action?
So bonus actions are for very specific things. Something needs to be labeled as using a bonus action. So for you, some of your spells count as bonus actions.
You can
Okay.
categorize your spell book by like what certain ones are like spell usage, I believe.
No, because I put most of these in. Although most of them are probably actions. Actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, actually, I think all of your spells are actions.
I could use rage as a bonus action.
Yeah, rage is a bonus.
And if we do what Orion suggested, reloading would be a bonus action.
Yep. Anyway, anything else?
While we're just
much
talking
would it
OOC,
cost? What was that?
if we're just talking OOC, then I don't have a weapon to use on my green flame blade, but that's not something that can really be easily fixed right now. So
I never gave
Do you want to
a,
ask Lecter to,
No, I need to give you. I didn't go through, and you also don't have any of your class features either. So I need to still do that. You'll have something.
features?
You'll have like a dagger or something.
yeah, just whatever seems right, because like my claws is the
Yeah.
sort of in-universe thing that I'm going to be using, so whatever feels right for that.
Yeah. I'll figure
It'd probably
something
be a
out.
D6 for like damage wise.
Something like that. Yeah. Anyway, so as you guys are kind of wrapping up there, you get a call from Gurney. Hello, sir.
Hello?
I have received back some information that you were seeking for, but we also seem to have a guest here, a customer who wishes to talk to you. I'd recommend, if you're able, to return to the office post haste.
Gurney, we call them clients.
Yes, sir. The
It's more
client.
professional that way.
Understandable, sir. I'm.
If we're doing things for the greater good, I'd rather not call them custom.
The monetary pay pigs in front of me have. I'd suggest you get here fast. He has an enticing offer.
Mm.
By the way, did you grab milk?
Oh, shit!
I wasn't heading back yet, okay?
So do you grab milk on your way back?
I'll grab skim milk.
I see.
Is Lecter gonna work with Nova on that stuff that he was talking about earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, they will.
Okay, cool.
How much?
I just
I
wanted
was
to
gonna
make
ask
sure that
before we
was...
left how much that would cost. Because he talked about it would be. We'd have to pay for it, wouldn't we?
Yeah. If you want to make the process faster, since getting these materials and potential diagrams is going to be difficult and expensive. But if I had, say, 5,000 M's, I could probably just do some base level upgrades on your weapons and armor. Sort of upgrade and...
Is there anything you could do for me?
I mean, I suppose, but I'm not entirely sure. Like, what would you want me to do? You're a
I don't
small
know,
stuffed
stuff to
animal.
maybe a better protector. And weapons.
I mean, I'll see what I can do. But it will be
Is there
pricey.
something you can give me to make me drink stuff?
Face buds.
I want to consume a Lorbus Orbus.
I'll see what I can do.
Unhinged
you.
jaw.
Oh my god, horrifying.
Just
That
turns
is
you into
how.
a snake.
I'm imagining Floppy would just be one of those things that's really cute, and then suddenly it becomes this demonic, just
Anyway,
Anyway.
guys, head back, pick up some milk, make your way back home.
Yeah.
Cool.
Skim milk.
So as you return, you see somebody sitting on the couch inside, patiently waiting for you.
Hello.
Oh. Who goes there?
Hello, my name is Rygal. Regal, if you will. Either's fine. I need your assistance with a missing persons case.
Rygal, R-I-G-A-L.
R-H-Y-G-O-L.
R-H-Y-G.
I've heard you're one of the better private investigators around Baymouth.
We like to think so.
I hope so. We need
We're
to
not-
find them fast.
not- Yeah?
Yes. My father. He's gone missing. What's gonna happen to this missing persons case? Find out next time on CenD&D.
Daddy's not home?
That is correct.
Oh.
And that was another exciting episode of CenD&D where despite failing most of the checks, they did not encounter combat.
Woo!
Not seriously, anyway.
Canonically speaking, there was no combat.
Well, I still lost money canonically, so.
Canonically, you did give your money to some people on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, his son was sick, you see, yeah.
Yeah. Of course, Floppy was going to give money to somebody who said their son was sick.
Oh, I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Weakness.
Well, now it seems there's a little bit of plot going on, a little bit of hidden lore. Somebody call Matthew Patrick.
Oh, Matt Pat, right. Oh my god. That took me way too long.
Anyway, thank you all for tuning in. My name is Senbien. Say goodbye, party.
Bye.
See
Y'all
ya.
have a good night.